Hi everyone, it's Lights Camera Initiative doing episode 6 of our Forge of Fury run-through. I am your illustrious Dungeon Master, Mario Vilas. I am very tired today. I lifted a 500-pound piano into the back of a truck bed, and but that will not affect my DMing. That will not affect my DMing ability. David, why don't you tell the people how you've been since last week? And, how excited you are to be here. I know you're at the very highest level of stokedness. Barely contain yourself. Go.
I've been okay. I'm very excited.
Yeah, fuck you.
Can't you tell by the look on my face?
And how have you been since last week?
Oh, I said it.
You've been okay.
Okay.
That's very thorough.
Yeah, fuck you. So Ed, how have you been doing since last week?
I've been doing alright. Got over that something not too long ago. Been watching a few of the movies coming out. Shazam was pretty alright. It was pretty good.
Cool.
Okay.
Jeff, how have you been doing since last week?
Alright. Tingle. As is life.
Thrilling. Caitlin, how have you been since last week?
I was playing Dragon Quest for 7 hours, and now I'm here.
Which one?
I think it's 11?
Oh, okay.
Is that the one where the main guy looks like Trunks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 11.
Yeah, it was super cool. I had a dog join my party. That was like my first helper was a dog, and I was like, I love this game.
Sweet.
Sandy helps me fight monsters because she's the best girl.
No heel slime party member. 0 out of 10.
That's not a good part.
Heel slime is best party member.
But the dog could paralyze the enemies by barking at them.
Yeah, but heel slime is heel slime.
Yeah.
It's heel slime.
I don't remember his name.
Healy.
Right?
Yeah.
I have a plush doll of him. He's the best. He's from Dragon Quest 3 or 4?
5 is the one where you get monsters on your side.
Okay, yeah. Hand of the Heavenly Bride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is 5. Yeah, Healy's the best. Rob, how have you been doing last week?
Last week was kind of meh, but I'm doing better now, so.
Good.
Yeah.
And Sid, how's your week been?
My week's been alright.
Besides car issues that fucking suck, yeah, that's about it.
Well, cool. Seems like everyone is doing good. I hope you all at home are doing good as well. Last we left off, they had defeated the vile piss drinker.
Yeah. And Mary Doors.
And her band of not merry at all Duragar. Well, I don't know. They did enjoy breaking your robot, so they were a little merry about that.
Well, that one did.
Yeah, the one.
He's fucking dead!
No. So yeah, you had defeated them. You had begun to search them. They each carried on them a war pick, a crossbow. Oh, except for her, there were 7 of them, I think.
Okay.
And they each carry a war pick and a light crossbow with the a war pick and 3 javelins each, with the exception of the their leader. She had 2 short swords and a bow with I think 17 arrows now. Short bow.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Additionally, she also had a healing potion on her. If anyone wanted to take that. And you find yourself within the main hall of what Thoradin assumes is the foundry, judging from the general temperature increase and the fact that you hear hammering metal coming off from the southwest of the room.
Wait a minute, I think the main character is Trunks. He goes back in time and meets his child self.
Well, there you go. Must be Trunks.
So it's 18 javelins total?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking javelins.
Well, I mean, they weren't all being
That's
carried
not-
by one person.
That's not including the javelins I'm carrying.
Yeah.
A lot of javelins.
Just keep picking them back up too. Unless they break.
That's true. Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Search the place.
There are. Since you weren't here last week, David, there are 5 exits to this room. So you guys came in from the west side of the room, and then there are a door to the northwest, to the southwest, and then there is a door on the east, the northeast, and the southeast. And the southeast door is the one that Carac identified as on the other side of the room, where the sound of metal's coming from. Now that you're all in the room, it's a lot easier to tell it's coming from there, but
Okay.
you're pretty sure the original clanging you heard from the statue room was coming from the southeast door.
Why is this room in so many exits?
It's a big ass room, right?
Well, this is the main part of Durgadin's clan. Like, this is their
Yeah.
main holding. Durgadin's smith mark was on the door.
So this is like the main branching point for a lot of places.
Seems so. This is the main hall. There's like a seat, probably where Durgadin met visitors to discuss.
I would assume whoever's using the the anvil and stuff, unless it's a machine, I would assume it's more of the Drugar. Their doors, and
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Out of character, I can only hope that the animated spellbook part is around that corner.
I don't know what
It's
you're
not
talking
gonna
about.
Well, in character, I have no idea.
So yeah, where do you go? Where do you come from? Where do you go? Bob's like.
See,
This is the part that's the real
so
song.
hard. Because out of character, I want to save what I think is progress for later. But in character, why not?
Do we want
So you're
to?
saying southeast?
Do we want to search the place before we investigate?
Do you want to search the rest of the room?
I'm trying to find a justification for doing
Sure.
otherwise. I'm fine with searching.
All right, everyone, give me a perception check.
I never know what you'll find.
Oh, I thought maybe you guys had already searched the room.
We walked in and attacked.
Well,
I forgot my dice.
Got your dice.
Yeah, they're. I can grab them later.
Okay, we'll just borrow someone's dice for now, and then grab them at the break. Roll me perception. And Greta, what'd you get?
I got 17.
Squig, what'd you get?
21.
Thoradin, what'd you get?
18.
Ron,
17.
Carac,
15.
and Sure.
21.
Man, I really would have liked these on like
Is it
tackles
Yeah.
Or initiative.
or initiative.
When you took out an accuracy, you increased wisdom, didn't you?
You don't find anything in this room, but as part of your searching around, you listen at the doors. Ashura, you're pretty sure there is, if there's anything in the southwest door, it's not moving or making any noise. It's completely silent. Same with when Carac checks the northwest door. Same with Amron when he checks the northeast door. However, Squig, when you and Thoradin check the west door, you do hear like a little bit of talking. It's too quiet to make out anything, but you hear 2 voices, like kind of just talking. And Greta, when you approach the southeast door, you hear the incredibly loud sounds of hammering. And do you speak Dwarven, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, you hear someone saying in Dwarven, "Keep the fire hot."
Now, I wasn't here out of character last time, but in character, do I know that Duergar also speak Dwarven, or do they
Yes.
have their own, okay.
To your knowledge, they speak Undercommon, Dwarven, and Common.
Okay.
If they're speaking to each other, won't they usually use Undercommon?
The one in there speaking Dwarf. If it is a Duergar.
That is
I mean,
my
they are
assumption.
dwarves, so Dwarven would be their normal language. Undercommon is like the common of the Underdark, so it's like a secondary language.
It's also
probably.
technically their slave language.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
free Duergar might not use it out of spite.
Well, there's only one way to find
Alright.
out.
We heard two voices pointing at the door.
East or
East. Okay. Two voices coming from over
You
there.
said
you didn't hear, the southwest door. If there are things on the other side of it, they're making no noise. It is completely silent.
Sounds probably clear.
So heard a dwarven voice from over here, talking about keeping the fires hot. Might be making something.
Pretty sure this room's
Yeah.
clean.
Do you guys want to go directly further forward, or do you want to check out the two voices talking?
Well, depends on if we want to leave enemies around.
Well, if somebody's working on a forge, they're probably not going to leave it anytime soon.
They also might not hear if we go into the other room first, since they have the banging of the forge.
This is true.
Blacksmithing isn't very quiet work.
Alright. So what's the decision then?
I say we go to the room with the two voices.
Two voices?
The east door? Okay. And how are you approaching it? Normally or
I'd rather
Is this door the slide open doors that we've been coming across? Or
it's a door with the door handle.
okay.
It's also right behind the throne. So it appears to be like maybe a special chamber.
Okay. Do you want me to give you another roll to check out the door? Or
I
Was
assume
that
you were
part
looking
of
for traps when you were
course.
checking around, so you didn't find any.
okay.
You're pretty sure there are no traps in this part of the
Is it
room.
also locked?
No.
Okay.
Are we trying to sneak in?
Sneak.
I will if y'all will.
I can try.
Alright, well, the stealth checks then.
I mean, hell, if we can get
A group stealth check, so I
Oh,
just
right.
need more successes and failures.
Eh. Not bad, but not good.
I got bad.
That did really bad.
So did I.
Yay! Who knows? Maybe if somebody rolled high enough that might, alleviate multiple rolls.
Yeah, no, I don't know
Carac
about
probably
that.
should not have given back the wine.
I rolled
Straight fight's not that big. Well, maybe.
I'm thinking more of if it's inhabitants that
Okay.
live here, they know how to run.
Ashura.
3.
Oh.
I rolled a natural one.
Well, skills can't crit
Oh,
fail, so I need
They
you to
can't? Okay. Then 7.
5.
Thoradin.
3.
Squig.
20.
And Ghana.
15.
I'm
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
17,
Their
sorry.
passive perception.
17.
I get disadvantage, so it was a 10 and then a 3.
So as you're moving up and going towards the door, and as Squig is starting to pull the door open, because I assume you're in front because you're sneaky,
Uh-huh.
either you or Carac.
I'd rather
I
not
guess
be
you
in
can
front since I
decide whether
rolled
it's
a
Carac or
one,
Squig.
but-
Alright.
Perhaps that is the deal.
And as you're moving up, one of the stairs comes out from beneath one of your boots. I think. Who rolled lowest?
Me
Three?
and Jeff.
No, Jeff. You also. Then I'll say Thoradin. Some stone comes out beneath your foot and makes a noise. And as the door is opened, revealing a chamber inside, you see two Duergar guards, bald-headed and with big white, multi-braided beards. They're holding their war picks and looking around. It seems as if they're guards. They see or they hear you. They see you or your face looking at them, and one of them reaches for his weapon as the other one calls out, "Nymeria! They're here!"
That'll make it hard to attack them.
No, because then we wait for them to run to the door and prepare actions. The first thing that comes through that door.
And then we bottleneck them.
Yeah, but they could do the same thing, and then we'd both be standing on either side of the door like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, somebody's gonna come
Actually-
to the door.
If some of the reinforcements come from the other way, how likely is that? Maybe not very. Not a flawless plan.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, he shut the door, so.
Well, you heard yelling.
So shut them up now?
What's the closest thing that can give cover? The throne or a pillar?
The throne.
I'm gonna go behind the throne, pull out some. I'm ready my bow.
Okay.
Wait, how far is that from the door? Can someone reach it if they in one?
5 feet from the door.
5 feet.
Yeah, it's literally right behind the door.
I will move to a pillar that's farther away.
Okay. North or south? South is towards the forge. North is towards one of the empty, or maybe empty, one of the silent rooms. North? Okay, so you go to the north because that is 15 feet away from the door.
That's fine.
Okay. You move there and prepare your bow.
Yeah.
What do the rest of you do?
Grana will draw and prepare for shit to come through the door.
I should mention I'm hiding.
So we're
behind the
waiting for
pillar.
that to come through?
So you're going to try to roll stealth?
Yeah.
Roll stealth again if you want to hide.
14.
Okay. So are the rest of you waiting for the enemy to come to you?
Yeah.
I could prepare a breath weapon. It's not like they're gonna be able to move anywhere, especially if they come through the door.
Does the door swing inwards towards them? Because they'll pull the door open and it'll be like.
Does this door swing inwards?
Yeah, it looks like.
All right. I'll prepare a breath weapon then.
So are you going to stand right next to the door then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand on the other side, the opposite side of the room.
Just stand like inches
Carac.
away from the door.
I'll be on the other side of my comrade. I don't want to be close to the door.
And obviously not right on top.
Hair
Or
crossbow.
All right, so you're going to back up and prepare
Yeah,
crossbow.
I said or.
First Druger that comes to that door.
What about Thoradin and Emron?
Give Squig guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Prepared
guidance.
action.
I just picture them both fighting to get behind the throne.
And Thoradin, what are you going to do?
I'll back up with my companions, I guess.
Well, these two are right by the door.
Yeah, they're by the door. We're behind the two closest pillars.
Just on opposite sides of the room.
Oh, she's near him though.
Yeah, I would have to go
I
over there
didn't
and touch
officially
him.
say prepared action, but I would like to.
To make an attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make an attack.
What's Thoradin doing?
How big's the throne? Or is it just like a chair?
I guess I'd have to.
It's a chair. It's a
down.
big chair.
It's a dwarven
Yeah,
chair.
it's a
So.
big dwarven chair, so it's pretty big.
It's a throne, like a king sitting, you know. Like Rand would douchily put his leg over one part of just because he doesn't have to listen to your tradition, man. He's the dragonborn man.
Making it sound too much like a hippie.
This is silly.
I just remember the book going into a lot of detail about the way he sits in
Yeah,
the chair
it
like
does.
a total douche.
He sits in the chair like that a lot, yeah. I also mentioned how she Naveen pulls her braid like 15 billion times.
She should be bald by the end of that series. All that fucking hair pulling. Anyway.
It wasn't like hard enough to cause pain or just
No, it's just like a weird tick a lot of the female characters have. They pull their braid.
Really?
Yeah, a ton of female characters do
That's
it,
not
and
a
it's
common tick.
constant.
Huh.
Well, it's implied that it's all part of their training, like as bred it into them somehow. But I don't know. I just thought it was really weird.
Okay.
You know what? I'll back up 30 feet from that door.
Okay, so you back up towards where the pallets are. All right.
It'd be really dangerous. You know how the fucking, what is it? The bugbears, or is it the hobgoblins or whatever, they're training where they can fuck people up if they're next to each other?
I think it's the hobgoblins.
Whatever it is.
Hobgoblins.
If like a group of halflings or tiny or small creatures have that, they could stand real close to fucking together and they could really fuck people up.
Nah. Pixies. If pixies have that.
Pixies can only do a single damage when they attack with their weapon. So
Really?
they use magic to do
Yeah.
things.
I mean, to be fair, they can just kind of transform into fucking anything. Is it baleful polymorphs that they have, or is it just the type of transformation?
I think it's polymorph. Regardless.
Is baleful evil?
Baleful is not evil necessarily. Well, I guess
It just means you
technically
affect
is.
enemies.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can cast on enemies. Regular polymorph you cast on allies
Okay.
or yourself.
So they turn themselves into like a fucking big ass bear to run people down. Or
They
something.
could. I mean, they could also turn themselves into T-Rex and eat people though if they wanted.
I didn't know that theirs was that high.
I don't remember, but
Okay, so you all wait. And then you wait, and it's about 15 seconds when the door opens.
Should have said.
Now, when the door opens, you don't see anyone there.
they're invisible.
But you did prepare your attack for when the door opens, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you roll your breath weapon. You those who prepared attacks can take their attacks, but you will take it with disadvantage because you don't see your enemy. That doesn't affect you because save's 12, right? For your effect? For your breath weapon?
15. Tom?
Yeah, it won't go up to 16.
Then yeah, I guess.
Okay.
They might as well do some players. Disadvantage.
Roll your damage. Sid?
What was it?
It should be 2d6 fire.
Yeah.
I think they still also had that potion of fire's breath. 3.
I don't get to.
And for those
can
of
add a
you
D4.
who prepared to attack,
Oh,
it's not on attack rolls, but we'll get that
Ah.
guidance to your initiative.
oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ability check.
I got a 9 to hit.
I'll still.
Okay. Who else attacked? You. And rolling with disadvantage, what'd you get?
7.
And what did you get, Rob?
No, I didn't attack.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were prepared to attack as well.
No, I'm hiding.
Alright, you stealth. I think, I was just thinking, I get a stealth after attacking.
Open the book, and it's like, you're looking for Drider. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Are you
Oh, really?
sure you're not looking for
100% positive.
Really hoping not.
The sudden swerve.
3,000%.
3,000%. No, I'm looking for Drider. We're not. This isn't out of the abyss. Although, I mean, eventually.
Also, Drider can fuck people up, right?
No,
They
we're
like
low
a giant
level.
spider
It's easy.
physical at the torso of a drow, and they can shape shift and poison people and do shit like that.
So they're like drow. Just giant spider people too.
Yeah, but they're
Just giant spider people too.
yeah.
Giant spider drow.
Except they were made that way by an evil goddess who hates things. So, it's
So-
not good.
The door opens. You breathe fire right down the hallway, and you don't see the enemy. But you ever see that movie Hollow Man? Remember at the end when he's on fire but he's still invisible?
Yeah.
It kind of looks exactly like that because there's a Duergar standing on fire. However, unfortunately, your attacks do miss. And I need initiative.
Sorry, I forgot to put in this book.
This is cards and characters.
It might be. Depends how successful.
Sure, initiative. Card initiative.
21.
Emily.
6.
Thor.
6.
So what?
Squig.
10.
And
5.
and you added the D4 to your initiative, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what made it 10.
Nice. I'm helping. I probably should use this. That might be like close to spin and touch every time I go to touch. Walks up and grabs
Don't
you.
touch my ears.
Ears
That's where you
swollen.
think,
Be
don't touch my
healed.
ears.
Well, it's that or he has to like crack all the way down.
That's what your consistency goblin
That's-
is.
You just. Hey, no, I don't have like a fucking dog either, but.
But the ears are closer. It just touches the tip. Just use the tip. Just use.
It sounds
Just for a few seconds.
very bad.
Just a tip.
It says touch one willing creature. You have to accept it.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so you know roughly where one of them is because there's still a little bit of fire on it. And Carac, you go first.
So I know where the one that's on fire.
Yeah, he's standing right where the door is.
I will. I don't know. I assume he maybe possibly has cover from freaking. Unless
No, he doesn't have cover.
I'll attack him then. Do I have disadvantage or?
No, it cancels each other out.
Okay, so I'm. Oh.
You had to say something.
Yeah, I did have to say something apparently. 13 to hit.
Your arrow, you hear it strike armor.
Oh, so it doesn't actually hit him. It hits him, but it doesn't go. Okay.
Is the arrow visible now?
No, there because it strikes.
No, he can just run around grabbing us and making us disappear.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do my best.
I too will try.
You could have done spike or rope. Anything that. You might still be able.
All right. From around, because there's a short, like 15-foot hallway in there. From around the hallway comes a currently 10-foot tall Duergar woman with long, like thick white hair that's braided and no beard, unlike the other Duergar woman earlier. She comes out brandishing a massive two-handed blade as she charges down the hall, pushing past what is probably her invisible ally and swinging out at Asura.
I know it might be kind of hard to spot, but is there possibly a mark on the blade she's using?
If there is, you don't see it.
Alright.
She swings out with her blade once, but Asura catches it with Shatter Spike and pushes it away. She pulls back before swinging around with the momentum and striking again, attempting to swing to the other side. And hits.
Well, she is a big.
Take half my health on the first action.
Well, she is a big target.
I didn't
just
wait
target.
she actually goes for pitch. For all you know,
Why-
she could
why?
swing shallow, deal like, I don't know, 10 damage, and we all get there.
10 damage is shallow.
But she goes, no, I'm actually really good. Dice are random, you know? And we'll be like, yeah, we know. She'll be like, no, stop it. Wow. It is also possible. To himself, very good, and you go like, God damn, if only you struck out at.
Okay.
I still
She charges out from around the corner. As her blade comes back, she swings around into your shoulder for 30. Hitting critical.
Right.
Fuck.
She's not gonna take half my health.
She crit! What do you want from me?
Well, to be fair, she didn't take half.
Why don't you do that on purpose, man?
More.
Also
Look
remember,
at all the people. That's
My guess.
I at the very least didn't say she wouldn't.
He said think she might not. Yeah. So that was her turn. It is now Ashura's. No. Yes, Ashura's turn.
Did I notice anything about her weapon?
Are you asking if it has Durgan's mark on it?
Yeah.
No, not on the blade. There, it is possible it's on the hilt because she's holding it, but
only go for breaking.
Right, in case it's one of the blades.
Well, I mean, if it's magical, it's harder to break, right?
That's true, it's harder to break. Magic weapons also tend to glow, and hers isn't glowing. However, I mean,
No one's
it
holding
depends on how
Thoradin's
sure.
weapons would be magical though.
If it's
Right.
Well,
not
if you
magical,
assume.
can't mending be used on
Nobody
it?
told us they
It depends on how many pieces it breaks
Yeah.
into.
You shot us into a million pieces.
Well, I mean, we could start.
If he
mending
cuts it
pieces.
directly in half,
Yeah.
then it could be mended together. If it's a non-magical weapon. If it's a magical weapon, that would work because you can't mend with a magical weapon.
Yeah, but it's not glowing.
I'm just saying, you know.
That's why I prefaced it by saying if it's not magical.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, because you don't know if it's not magical. Usually they glow, but you're also not an expert, so.
Can I target armor?
Yeah,
This
they
way?
call it an expert.
Yeah, you can try to break down.
He knows more about it.
Swords like that. I don't know if it. My same properties as weapons for Shadow Strike?
Yeah, kind of. You do max damage, and
So it won't take like multiple swings. If I
you don't know. It depends on how much damage you do.
And it'll only damage the armor.
Yeah, only damage on it. But if you break the armor, their AC goes down because they don't have the armor on it. So
What armor is she wearing?
Splint armor. So it's a heavy armor.
That is it better than mine?
No, Splint is one of the weaker. You have full plate. Unless their armor's magical, yours is the best.
So they probably have an armor class like
You're like a
Ish.
knight of the round table armored.
Yeah, you weren't there for last time, but when they grow extra large, their weapons increase with them. So,
I'm gonna attempt to break the armor.
I thought it could be a cool filter.
well, with how big it is, it's probably a great sword normally. It's just when she enlarges, it becomes a bigger.
Was Leon's free? Is there a way
Terse? That isn't terse.
I don't have any
It's not
keys in this
terse.
place.
No, unfortunately, you do not have.
Alright, then I'll just try to break the armor.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Remember, you have advantage because you and Gunnar are on your side.
18.
That hits.
Okay. For max damage.
How much damage do you do at max?
At max, that is 16.
16. Okay.
Just increase.
Well, you could smite. That would increase it by 2.
Oh no, I'm talking about like permanently for combat.
Foul armor! Armor! Well, I was saying, you want to do what damage?
Full spell slots. I'll like right after that. I know I already used my breath already, but that was pretty bad.
Oh, damage.
Still big deal.
So,
3 damage.
Just
3 damage. If only breath weapon would ignite them. That would be awesome.
You have a spell that does that. Yeah. Searing Spike. That's its whole thing. If you hit with it,
That
they
has
would.
so much
I don't know. Just Searing Spike.
I have thunder spell.
Okay. Maybe next time prepare Searing Spike.
I feel like there
That
should,
lights them up and does damage over time.
I feel like there should be a feat for
I was
dragon
talking about
balls.
like for the breath weapon. That light them on fire. So if it succeeds,
I feel like there should be a feat for Dragonborn that gives like the breath attack another like little thing added to it. If the breath is fire, it ignites. If it's
You swing and strike the armor. It rings and shreds and falls away. Rolling their class.
have fun. It's also probably very confused.
Squig, it's your turn.
you break my body, I break your things. That can't come back.
We weren't able to rest long enough to refill stuff like wants and stuff, right? Then it
Although
will
when they do that,
be a crossbow break then.
Crossbow bolts.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot With the light crossbow.
And her.
Yes. 4.
Yeah,
No,
No.
range.
no range.
It's just me. Rin.
That is a 11.
That is 11?
Did you say you just made it through the door?
Or just her?
You don't see them.
Okay.
Then I will attempt the nimble escape bonus action to flag.
Okay. Give me a stealth
Maybe
check.
we should start swinging wild.
It is now
I can see.
Amron or Thoradin's turn.
I just wish they could have players just like some sort of visual cue from fire.
No, you go
It's
first.
just they're visible.
Okay.
Like maybe they're charred a
No,
little.
we
Fire.
Well,
I don't
he
know.
didn't take disadvantage when he attacked him because it was on fire for a little bit. But
It's
that's
a
okay.
classic Jeff entry only interaction.
I actually am supposed to have parents on
Well, something is
the thing.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'm gonna hit it with acid.
You're going to cast Health Acid Arrow.
Yep.
Okay. You roll an attack roll for that, right?
Yeah. Stop
Alright.
that. So nothing.
Alright. You summon an acid arrow and strike her. Roll damage.
17%, by the way.
Okay.
Uh, 6 damage. Oh wait. Sorry. I'm done. 6. 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
The arrow strikes into her for 10 damage as acid burns her flesh. She grunts in pain.
I forget from the knowledge that we did last time. Were they resistant to anything? I completely spaced on what it was.
Let's see your next turn come around. Yeah, next turn 2d4.
I mean, Carac knows that dwarves are resistant to poison. But that's like kind of across the board. So, yeah, you strike with the acid arrow, and she takes damage on your next turn or her next turn?
This is all that's next turn.
On its next turn, they take extra damage.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay, so I will
2d4 acid hits at the end of its next turn. It's
Oh, at the end of it.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, I heard you. Emma, it's your turn. You only see her, but, you know.
Alright.
Not really hard to miss.
also she hits pretty hard.
Well, she crit.
Everybody can hit hard with crit, except the pixie.
Yeah, if the rogue from the last fight had crit, she would have wound up and been like, hey, guess what? 35! I'm a rogue! This is what happens!
This is my thing. This is all I do.
Do you ever play Fire Emblem? Do you ever see Jafar? Yeah, it's a little bit like that.
Spin Bottlebreaker and wall whatever I can use.
You will have advantage on that.
6.
When you get a max of 24.
Yeah, but she's like grown, which is advantage. So, the one that got lit on fire is the peppermint. I think cotton candy, but we'll see, is her. And, you know what, why not? The Reese's is the third one that I just accidentally revealed.
Oh, we can't
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, well, we can't even target it until we know it's there.
Anyway, so what'd you get on your attack roll?
6. 16.
16. That hits
Mhm.
with her armor completed.
Makes sense. 9.
9 damage. Okay.
9.
Yes. Rip in with your acid claws, striking her upper thigh because she's like big now.
Yeah.
And yeah, she kind of hisses at you. No, it's not gonna be here. No, it's Grenna's turn.
Sweet. Granite, a little jealous of the attention that Asura, okay, I'll just say my pocket. Asura is getting, so he'll not only swing out at this bow, but be swinging it super hard.
Sweet.
You have advantage of this, for sure.
Sorry. That's not because she has no armor.
I would have done it anyway, but it is true. That's 22 to hit.
That's
I didn't actually take the minus. The hard swing.
17 still hits.
Fucking right. Thank. And I have struck for 33 damage.
Yeah. 33?
And having last time in the shadow before, I will wait until after I have successfully struck. To call out, "Turn your blows upon me, mad one, if you dare."
That sounds like a pretty massive.
That wasn't even a crit.
No, but it was a penalized swing. Take it at an opportunity.
Well, it also depends if you're talking to a corpse or not.
She's good.
I don't think it increases your health.
Me neither. I just
So, how are you swinging at her?
It's. Well, he said 10 feet tall, so I'm gonna try to reach like upper torso area. Unless you bent, in which case some kind of head or neck shot would be more my goal. But if she's not bent, then
Alright,
I'll take.
so you swing your
I'll
blade
take
around and you dig it into her shoulder, through her shoulder, and out through the right side under her chest area as she fucking dies.
Fucking
Right. So,
Did she return to normal size after she died?
yeah, she retains her normal size.
I was just curious.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, massive did now only the peppermint is left.
Jesus, I did not know that. I did not know. I did not know.
There's
somebody
also
was-
reasons.
That we can't see.
I
You
did
can't
not-
see the peppermint either.
You mean there's not a reason?
Yeah,
The peppermint
there's
is not
not a reason.
The peppermint wasn't.
There is.
So that swing adds what again?
Well, I take a minus 5 to add 10 to the damage. And I got that other feat that lets me reroll like 1s and 2s on damage, but I gotta take whatever's left.
Well, it's not a feat, it's a fighting spell.
Or a fighting style.
Ah.
Which turned one of my 2s into a 5, which was cool. And my recent ability increased my strength, raising my bonus from 4 to 5.
Turn your other side, and her armor was damaged.
Yeah.
So critting doesn't increase your damage; it just
It
doubles
does
the
increase.
dice you roll.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
generally increases your
Okay. Well, I was just thinking. So
If I critical, it would have been.
it would not have been a plus 20; it still would have been a plus 10. From
No, yeah, it doesn't affect any of the static numbers.
Okay.
That's how big 5 did it. I think they wanted to avoid that.
I'm level 4.
Fourth just made you do
Saturday.
nothing on a crit. You just dealt whatever your max. So
Oh.
I guess they've been trying to be consistent and they feel the extra dice is the way to go. To be fair, I can see why you might not have wanted to just if that does double, because if I had rolled really high and that was double, Sid might have just died.
Yeah.
Same with Thoradin. Well, Thoradin's pretty tough, but he would have gone to like 2 health if it just did double damage when she snuck attack him with the fucking.
Befouled and Joy roll are nice, so I'm sure it benefits on the other side as well.
I probably would have died.
Anyway, so yeah, she's dead. You hear one of the invisible ones shout, "Namira! Bastard!" And you don't see anything, but Squig and Emerald behind you, the southeast door opens, and you hear a voice from where the southeast door shout, "Snevad, get in here!" The forge sound stops, and you hear the sound of like footsteps coming.
Sick.
However, before that has a chance to resolve, Grenna. Okay. Grenna, you are struck in the stomach by what is revealed to be an invisible Durgar wielding a war pig. He slams into your stomach for 8 as he shouts, "You'll pay for that, dastard!" Dastard. It's an old-timey insult. It's where dastard comes from. It's like calling someone a piece of shit.
I forget where it comes from.
It's just, it's...
Oh, really? Huh.
Or peasants, something like that. Poor people.
Are you sure you're not thinking of villain? Because villain comes
Right.
from peasants.
I am.
Dastard's just a way to call someone a prick.
Alright.
Yeah. Villain does come from farmers, though, which is weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be the only people that would be harassing farmers.
Because there's nothing worse than being poor.
Well, it kind of is nothing worse than being poor, but
If you're poor, you are the absolute worst.
you don't have to rub it in. Anyway. So yeah, you were struck for 8, and it...
Oh.
You know, I think it's gonna be worth it to spend a spell slot.
No one has entered the room yet, but you do hear voices coming, and Cart, it goes back around to your turn.
Alright. Who is currently visible?
The one that attacked Grenna.
I will attack that one. And I'll put counter mark on it.
I already got the just mark. Mark. Oh, not say stood up. That's a
10 to hit, which I assume this is.
Unfortunately, yeah, it does. He blocks it with his shield.
Yeah. I'm not rolling. That's right.
We rolled that search like for chance.
Okay, unfortunately, your arrow strikes his shield.
which one's the picker?
Huh?
Which one's the picker?
The one that hit Brenna? This one. Yeah, the one that went to the door is the peppermint.
Also, I'll just double check. Do we know that Durgadin was not a drugger?
He was in the regular door.
Okay.
Nothing to see here, just really.
Can I get that present? Emerging at the southeast door is a Drugar man with a kind of warlock goatee. I'm sure you're having a very hard time visualizing it. White, he has green, like opaque glasses with with one red and blue lens over it, giving it a kind of kaleidoscopic effect over his eyes. Unlike the other ones, he is not wearing armor. He holds up his hand and he says, "Incantus Polcard Imperio!" And as he shouts the last part, a huge burst of sound erupts around Squig and Emerald. I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I thought Imran had moved to attack with primal.
Oh, right. Then never mind. I need Squig, Asura, and Grenna to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, sorry, wrong way. Emeron, Asura, and Grenna, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I like how it's happening.
Trolling. We don't give a spoil.
Fucking really game spoilers.
Fire will cut them out.
Yeah, that was.
That's it.
What's that? Yeah. Okay. I see one. Sorry.
Okay.
Forgot.
What did you get?
21.
What did you get?
I didn't.
Oh, right, Emeron. What did you get?
3.
And what did you get, Asura?
4.
Okay. Emeron and Asura, you take 13 damage as a burst of sound erupts into you. Grenna, you take 6 damage. It also causes the wall around you to like shake and rumble, but nothing else happens. It's now Asura's turn.
Where am I?
You are next to this one, because basically it replaced where the lady with the sword was, so you can attack him. Additionally, if you don't mind provoking an attack of opportunity from this one, you can approach and attack the when you cast a spell.
So if he goes for that one, he'll have advantage. That one attacks Jenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, one turn later and I'm almost dead. Yeah, well, you're not a tank. So you don't know how I feel.
You're right, I've never played a tank before, but I don't know.
Also, I think it's good.
Man, it's kind of hard.
Also,
So I
Caitlyn
heard.
taking all that aggro is actually kind of tanky because she got beat down 5 times. That's 5 times they weren't trying to
I'll see if I can survive with an attack of opportunity to gauge advantage on that other guy.
No, you have advantage on this one. You're going to move to do that.
You'd provoke if you want to attack that other one.
But that's the caster.
No, the caster is the one that you would have to provoke an opportunity to get to, and you wouldn't have advantage.
Oh.
If you stay and attack the one that attacked Grenna, you won't provoke attack of opportunity, and you'll have advantage.
Let's just
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Hand or weapon? 20.
That hits.
What you need?
D8.
10.
You swing out, bring your blade into his shoulder for 10, causing him to curse.
Yeah, 10. Damage.
It is now. Squig, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to run over to Asura and use cure wounds. Just tinker tools, throw a spider arm, stitch him up with it.
Okay. Roll that.
Nothing. 9. Healing for 9.
Alright, you heal for 9.
And then, I'll use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on him as well.
That's 2 spells.
Right. Then what I will use the rest of my movement to use bonus action to hide somewhere.
You can get behind the northern pillar where Carac is and try to hide there.
I shall do that.
Okay.
They already know you're there. You shot.
They still make me cry behind my pillar.
Does that act like a mountain?
Okay, one dwarf emerges into the room, gets towards where you used to be, the southeastern pillar, and enlarges himself. It's his turn. There is another dual guard that does the same thing, so they're standing side by side, both near the southeastern pillar. Have enlarged themselves. It is now Emron or Thoradin's turn. Whoever wants to take it. So there are 2 enemies standing side by side, and there is the caster who is by the door. And to be fair, the invisible person from last turn might still be there. You just might not see him.
Yeah. Well, open the door. Yelled in.
I'm gonna use last on this level on 15 feet down.
Okay. Targeting which one?
That close enough to hit?
Yeah.
Alright. The first one is
Okay.
Which ones are the giant
Attack
ones?
one. Huh?
Which ones are the giant ones?
Mary Jane root beer.
7.
And caster is the
Caster. The guy who attacked her. The guy who was lit on fire. There's a little something you haven't seen yet.
7.
7?
Yeah, you hit.
Unfortunately, you miss. Roll the damage for the slash.
No, it's still cool.
You just
Actually, yeah, roll the damage for the slash. Because there was a chance it did.
Yeah.
But they did not. One of them is struck by shards of ice.
They take 7 damage.
Some damage.
Yeah.
Ah. Blasted surfacer in you. Yeah.
You need a quarter.
Oh, you are just the worst person.
Got it.
Pondorf, got Eve.
Speaking of puns, one of the enemies in that game is a little piggy wearing a giant hat, and it's called a sham hat witch.
Isn't that like all
You're
the
gonna give me
enemies?
an ulcer. Everyone's turn.
A lot of them.
Yeah, it's like, is that like all of the enemies are puns?
No,
No,
But a sham hat witch.
that's pretty good.
It's a cute little piggy.
This would be called a ham witch.
No, it's hat witch, because it's got a giant hat. But it's like a ham sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sham hat witch.
What's everyone's turn?
How far is it?
From you,
You gotta follow me before you touch you.
30 feet.
And I'm gonna pull him closer with him.
Okay. Roll your attack roll.
No,
20.
That hits.
I guess
Save some time on the trip.
yeah.
I don't want to walk down there. Too lazy. You come here.
Damage.
Sorry, Johnny. You got it done.
Well, I don't want to provoke him to or something. Because
Yeah.
they'd probably just extinction.
All right. Emerald's whip
But also,
grabs the dwarven caster by the wrist, pulls him forward as he shouts, "Hey, let go of me, you dirty elf!"
does he say it in Roman?
Yeah.
That's all. I don't even know how to respond to that. It's like, because it goes away. I do let go of them.
Who's on you? I took a bath.
Well, normally I would be like, Elsa.
Oh no, he's
she's a
covered
druid.
in leaves
She's
and.
not.
Yeah.
No, Amaron's not clean right now. He's covered in leaves and dirt, and he just rolled in it before coming in here. Like, I'm gonna miss the dirt, but I'll take it. Oh, but I know what to tell him. Don't be such a baby.
Grant, it's your turn.
Cool. I shall remark to the Durgar at last. I willingly pay the price in blood. Do you? And I'm going to attack him.
Sweet. Get advantage on this because of short position.
Hey.
Were you power attacking?
Not this. I have other stuff to do.
Just take a slot.
And it's 24.
That hits. Bring your blade down upon the Durgar. Roll your damage.
That's 12 damage. Hoping that this guy could do something else.
Oh,
Not have advantage on attacks.
You swing down, chopping the shield arm off as he tries to bring it up the block. Between that and the hit you took earlier from, I think you shot him, right?
I
But he
hit
missed.
someone in the armor, but it didn't go through the armor.
Well, someone hit this guy for. Oh, yeah, it was you. So, yeah, first you slash him across the chest, and then Greta cuts his arm off and falls to the ground defeated. And I think I said he was the Reese's, right? So, there you go.
I was hoping.
And you can take your extra attack if you like. You are now within range of hitting either the two big ones or the caster. Because I'm on
Yes.
How much?
9. I know not a lot, but
No!
So, yeah, you can target caster or.
Big people are
Two
cool,
big
but
ones.
Caster's gotta go.
Okay?
I would like to arrest Caster.
All right.
Caster.
I like those goggles.
The glasses. They're
They're
actual, like.
Oh, I thought they were like what was fancy ass welding goggles.
No. They look like glasses.
Is there a way to advance on the Caster and light?
No, because no one else is doing it. So, fortunately, we do not have damage.
No.
That is 20.
20 to hit. Okay. Seeing you coming, he gets a look of surprise, brings his hand up and says, Precious! And a field of energy appears around him, attempting to dissuade your attack.
Heal. Alright.
Oh. Huh. That's weird. Okay.
Does it like go up to barely anything?
He brings it up and stops your attack, stopping your blade in the air above him. Is that your turn? Okay. Well, I was going to say, because you second.
I could.
I should note, he actually like gets a single sweat drop when the attack stops. Like, oh, thank God. Yeah, and that is Gwenna's turn. So now it is. Grenna, you are struck in the shoulder for 3 as the original singed. You can tell it's the singed one because part of his beard is like burned. Hits you in the shoulder. No, the peppermint is the singed one. He hits you in the shoulder for 3.
He is a confined.
He burns his beard is singed. And then one comes out at you from inside. It is not grown larger, but it instead just tries to swing into you, and it's flanking with the one that hit you before. And unfortunately, this one gets you across the chin for 11. And that, the one that you cut arm off with goes. Yeah, that goes back around to Carac.
The 2 big
All
ones.
the enemies are visible now. There are 2 big ones that are standing side by side. There is a small one in the wizard, which are also standing side by side. There is one, there's the one who hit him for 3, which is standing next to one of the big ones. And, yeah. So you can target the 2 big ones, a big one and a small one, or a small one and the wizard.
The wizard casts shield though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not.
So he still has increased AC.
Who has my hunter's mark?
Dead.
Dead guy.
That guy.
So you have the bonus action to switch it.
I will bonus action to switch it to one of the big ones that stand next to the big one, and that's what I'll be attacking.
Okay.
Mary Jane or what's that?
It's
Well, he has
Mary
not
Jane
spoken.
the Rapier.
Do you?
So the one with the hunter's mark, I got a 25 to hit.
That certainly hits.
Yeah. And 9 damage. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1 on
7 and 9 damage.
9 damage. Something. I rolled a 1 on the fucking. on
Okay,
the
to the
D8.
first. Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
Your arrow strikes into the first one, barely catching him under the shield and striking him in the stomach. He groans and says, I'll snap your bow in half when I catch a hold of you, you prissy shit!
I'll say you'll have to catch me first.
No, I'll make your Boardbreaker, right?
Yeah. I got a 14 without a 1. And
Unfortunately, he blocks that one with the shield.
I will now spin my movement, moving as far away as I can.
You move towards the northeast door.
Well, I mean, he did say, "You catch me first."
No, that's true. Alright, that is Carac's turn. It is now. The wizard in front of you says, Well, I can't convince you to attack someone else, can I? No? Alright. He holds his hand forward and crackles with lightning as he reaches out and attempts to grab you.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at shocking grass.
Are you sure?
Why?
Sounds like
Unfortunately, you bat his hand away with your forearm, since you're worried about touching metal, and you stop his attack, which causes him to grumble. And he holds his ground, knowing that if he moves away, he'll just be invited. Nice bat.
Emerald will be fine. Because the shopping guys actually say they have to be wearing metal.
If they're wearing metal armor, Shocking Grass has advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, damn, okay, that sucks. So that was going to take away your reaction so that you could get on melee with the big lady. So that goes back around to Ashura's turn, I believe. You can reach basically any enemy except the Tootsie Roll, which is in the back, and have flanking on either the wizard or the peppermint.
I'm gonna get flanking on the wizard.
Okay, so you move up and get flanking on the wizard. Alright, what was the damage?
Sorry. I'll keep it in the middle.
Good question.
23 to hit.
Instead of all the ones that each of us have.
Well, we just got one. I'm
20,
not
20,
keeping track of
26,
all of them.
23 to hit.
I'm keeping
Hits.
track of what's in the-
Okay,
You know,
you
yeah.
swing your blade, striking. No, you should have done it actually. He tries to bring up a shield and to block it this time, but you cleave through it and strike him on the forearm. Cutting into him and causing blood to spill. It is now Squig's turn.
I'm gonna run over to Asura and fucking beat him a fucking healing potion. Or can I not do? Can you do that?
Usually when that situation comes up, it's like you're doing it to someone who's unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that... I mean, I guess by the rules, there's nothing that says you can't come up and be like, here, open your mouth. But to me, it seems kind of weird. Or sure, open your mouth. Choo-choo goes in, you're gonna die!
Think of it like beer. It's a beer. Here you go.
I mean, I guess technically the rules don't say you can't, so sure, I guess you can Final Fantasy it if you want. Ashura opens his mouth and Squig.
Law potion that person.
Are you sure you're about to like Sure. Boom!
Oh no! No! Oh my god!
Why are you going?
Who's throwing shit?
Why haven't you turned the other way?
Guy, come on!
That's why I shouted.
Anyway, roll the
Throws the healing potion, honestly.
Alright, seriously. If I was in an actual adventuring party and someone threw a healing potion, I would have words. Strong words. You do not throw healing potions. What is wrong with you? Crazy.
I guess I could have that as a bait for using an alchemist kit for cure wounds.
Oh, like a thrown potion? Yeah, maybe.
Or more like a healing powder, just healing darts.
You joke, but in Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, the Bounty Hunter, the healing variation, has a missile that when it strikes the ground, it releases a basically powdered version of the Culto liquid. You know, the stuff that Luke was put in or Doctor Liquid, stuff that Luke was put in Empire to heal after the Wampa attack.
I remember because there was a few times I was hit in the back by a missile and thought, I am dead. Why am I full health?
Yeah, they have healing missiles. Yes. Bounty Hunters are silly.
2d8s and plus what?
2d4 plus 2.
Sorry.
Wouldn't that kill the enemy too, though?
No. It's
In MMO?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
MMO.
okay. Well, I'm just saying.
So 7.
you can go for another 7.
And see next to an enemy that is not being fighted.
Yeah.
I'll go to the other side of that enemy.
Okay. So you're getting on the other side of the tower with that.
Yes, and I'm going to spend bonus action can cast the arcane weapon on crossbow.
Okay. All right. Your arcane weapon goes up. It is now. So the two big ones go. The big one that missed ignores Carac and turns towards Squig, unfortunately gaining advantage as he swings his war pick down at you.
Yeah!
That's fine.
As he says, "What's a goblin doing here?" However, you bring up with your shield and block the war pick. It clangs, making a super heavy fucking sound.
That's even funnier if he waits his turn trying to beat you.
The other one,
Trying to get rid of
however,
the other pests.
the other one, however,
I
charges
didn't
towards
remember.
Carac, using its whole turn to get up close to you. But it can't attack. But it is advantage.
Fuck.
Because it was 30 feet away, and then you moved 30
Hey.
feet, so now it's 60 feet
That
away.
one just
So it
six
don't
shoulders
lose.
above.
Yeah.
You know, you will.
That's true.
Anyway, so yeah, that's that one's turn. It is now Thoradin or Emerald's turn, depending on who wants it.
The one that came after me and see the 100 last one, I think. Oh, okay, good. I just want to know if I get any points for this.
Mel's Rasa, they're all together. Moved up the rock.
Oh, okay.
They get that, the hunter's
What the
mark.
fuck?
Yeah.
He rolled up to it.
Does it say a ranged spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay, just double check. What'd you get?
7 again.
You got a 7?
Again.
Unfortunately, your Melf's acid arrow misses and strikes the wall. Does it do anything on a miss? Like, does it do half damage or?
Unless the target arrow slashes the target with acid for half as much of the initial damage, and no damage at the end of its next phase.
Okay, well, you still get half of the base damage, so roll that.
Yeah, that's still good.
Hey, you still deal damage. though.
16.
So,
6 damage?
so 3 is half.
Did you already half it, or?
No, that's why I rolled, so.
Okay. So 3 damage? Alright. Your acid strikes that Duergar, grinding it. It is now Amaron's turn.
Who's around me right now?
Who's in
no
your
enemy
personal
near you and no ally near you.
No one's in your personal space.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get in that wizard's personal space.
Okay.
Where's it run?
Run, just run up there and fight him.
Okay. Roll with advantage because he's being flanked.
$16 or 16? Still 16. So
You still get 3.
23. Yeah. No, I did 3
Three
rolls.
dice.
So. The third one was a 13, so. Eight damage.
You run up and bite into the Duergar wizard. Acid drips over his shoulder and neck as you rip into it.
Sometimes the weird that spell doesn't also add strength because it's a melee spell. You're hitting it.
It's like if you work this for druids, for druids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, acid damage.
Anyway, it is now
You're stopping short, just hitting
Greta's turn.
flicking it out. Downward diagonal slash. Add do this.
I believe this is a straight roll.
Or
right?
In forfeit. Your bravery is noticed. That one.
you have advantage on this.
I know.
22 hit.
That's
12 damage.
He's losing a lot of blood, but he's not down.
You know, for safety, I would like to this action second win.
Okay, roll your second one.
You got the push ability, right?
Yeah.
The glass shards were in your face, and then they were pushed out. It hurt, but I did 2 more damage.
I feel defeated, but inexplicably rejuvenated.
Do potions taste good? Or
I think it depends on who makes it and how well they're made.
What do you like? Does Carac like almonds?
almonds are okay?
Then yeah, it's good. Is it
Healing
just
potion
sort of,
tastes like
Sort of
almonds.
almond drink.
Huh.
tastes like an almond? Like almond milk, but a little thinner.
Here's my other question.
Huh.
When it heals your wounds, does it hurt or does it feel good?
You know how like after, you know, at the very end of a sunburn when you're taking the skin off and it doesn't like hurt, but it feels like a slight discomfort and then a lot better. When you're removing
guess.
the last layer of peeled skin, you know it feels weird and itchy, but then it feels like way better because you got the dead skin off. That's what healing feels like.
Okay.
It feels uncomfortable for a second, and then like, oh,
Well, it would make sense because you are getting your skin.
yeah. So it's like a slight itching sensation, and you're like, oh, crap.
I guess healing a burn kind of just feels like putting aloe vera on it, I guess.
The part where my skin feels like is my favorite part because I can chase my brother around with it.
What's wrong with you?
Everyone has skin. Why is he afraid of skin?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was super creeped out and disgusted. He was like, no! So of course I was like, since he made a big deal about it the first time, I was like, oh, that's some dreams feeling. I was like, oh, this bothers you? Okay.
I mean,
Well, he is the type to slap your sunburn, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
so, yeah, that was Greta's turn.
No, the younger one's not creeped out by skin.
Include all that?
The two that are flanking you make attacks
I'll
on you.
just check. I don't have anything.
I'm not the oldest, I'm the oldest.
Okay.
And the first one strikes you for 7 in the arm with his bolted. The other one also hits you, this time for 8. They both just clang against you. And it now goes back around to Carac's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull my rapier out and the staff is gonna fuck it. So he wants to run up on me. Oh my god, man. Alright. 9 to hit, which I
This is a squirrely ass.
Okay.
He's
You
giant,
stab
it would
out
make even less
with
than
your rapier. He catches the rapier blade with like the hook part of the war pig and pushes it to the side and he says, "Oh, you missed with your toothpick. Shame."
yeah.
Is that your turn?
5. I'll put my bow away if I can.
If you drop your bow, grab your short sword and
I'll do that then, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's like you have 2 weapons, but you always forget that you have 2 weapons.
No, I was gonna do it on the next turn. I was gonna put my bow away because I didn't want to actually stab it in half.
Well, that's fair. No, if you're worried about him breaking,
17 to hit.
that is.
6 or 4 for damage.
Okay, so as he's in the middle of taunting you for your toothpick, you stab him in the leg with your short sword. Ugh. Four. Okay, so it's your turn. So, surrounded by 3 enemies, the wizard.
Oh god, please don't have to make a spell.
He holds his hands together, he looks up, and he says, "Madagar, please." And
Besides, this has been quite bad.
brings his hands together like this as it starts, as like light starts to glow between them, and he incants Veritas Credo Oculos, and a flash of rainbow-colored light emits from his hands. Okay, Amaron and Grandma, what are your hit points right
Is it Constitution?
now? It's actually not a saving throw.
Okay.
Just
my current hit points are 14.
What are your current hit points? Okay. 13. So you have how many hit points? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. The lights flash out and blind Greta. However, the lights are not quite bright enough after that to affect Amaron. Having blinded you, he then attempts to move back, knowing that he's still going to provoke attacks of opportunities from each of you, but yours will be disadvantaged because you're blind.
Okay. I got to use all of my hands on it.
Oh.
So you take one of these ones.
And I get one?
Yep. Disadvantage. So yours isn't actually with disadvantage, it's technically a point to it, just
That's funny to me.
I critical.
You know what? Funnily enough,
Did you also crit?
which is even funnier because I'm attacking with a scimitar. I don't usually do well with this.
22 to hit to 50 damage.
Okay. And how much damage you gotta deal?
Alright.
Oh, this poor wizard.
It's nice
wizard.
And you
Oh,
did
right. The
15?
scimitar is a dex weapon?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Okay.
So you actually get pluses to it.
And what did Emron do?
7. Oh, and I got 24 because it was a critical.
So,
Oh, so you roll your damage twice.
enemy attempts to move away, having successfully blinded Grena.
Yeah.
And as it attempts to move away, you swing out at it. And he tries to bring up his shield in reaction to this. And it does not stop even a single attack, as he is stabbed, or no, slashed, and slashed, basically cut into like 4 pieces. You quarter him. So,
He was about to say this.
that's the worst.
Give me that and I'll split it 3 ways. I mean,
Yeah,
it's taffy.
grab
so-
me a knife.
Yeah, it's taffy, so it's not hard.
Like, who would have thought? The most surprising part is that I was ready for this.
Those are the big guys.
All you need,
I just need a butter
is a
knife.
butter knife.
Okay, I guess I guess we could do that.
Also hold it over the silk.
It never occurred to me that this might happen with
Attacks of opportunity.
with attacks of
I
opportunity.
guess it's a good thing he was attacking them.
Yeah.
It's probably better than being like an alligator or something.
So I'm trying not to touch it with my hand. Sid, can you rip the part that I cut off for you?
Now's
Did
not,
it-
now's
was
not
that
the
part
time
of
to be falling
Yeah.
to pieces. It's happy. It's
And I have that today. Trying to get it as even as possible.
So far they're easy cleaning anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
All right. You had 10 hit points left.
Oh
You
god!
guys did like 40 damage to him in that last attack.
Like a bloody mess.
You super overkilled him. Yeah, Squig, it's your turn.
Okay, for the arcane weapon damage attack, I would have picked that.
Aren't we the 3 people who hit with that first spell through?
Yeah.
It would have been
Probably he brought it on himself.
thunder. And the one that was or is aggressing Carac, I'll take a shot at.
That's the Mary Jane.
Okay. That's a D12. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know, right?
I see it.
Listen.
Same as
Yeah,
basically.
same.
It got lowered.
Yeah. Lower.
9. Your bolt screams, creating a supersonic screech as it strikes the wall next to him.
Damn it! I had something to say. Damn it.
So, the Squig, the big one swings at you again.
I assume there's no bonus action to hide. Or
No, you're
bonus,
flanked between 2 enemies.
bonus action disengage.
Okay. But he runs up and attacks you, but does not have advantage.
It's better than damage.
Rocket 15. He hits your armor, however.
Ha!
When you think about it, throwing with internal sanctity are especially ridiculous. Because not only am I slashing and biting at people, which should be strength, but it doesn't. But I'm also pulling large enemies closer.
Well, it is with whip, and whip is a finesse weapon.
It still doesn't matter because he uses wisdom.
I'm too wise! You can't
now-
not get pulled in
Okay,
by this wisdom.
Carac, the one next to you, swings out at you.
I'm sorry, I tried to give him a piece of cake.
As he attempts to swing at your head, you duck it at the last second. And he says, "Stop moving, you shite!"
So, what I will now is
I'll smirk at him instead of using the purple insult.
This angers him great.
Stop missing.
Thoradin or Emron, it's your turn.
Dude, a minute.
I'm considering what's going on.
Alright, well then Emron, you take your action.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, card but using primal sanctity on the one. attacking me.
From where you are, you can't reach him. But you
Oh,
can pull up,
so
and that
I'm
will have
forward.
advantage. Okay. And that thorn whip will be with advantage because you're playing with
It does consist of melees.
I'll smirk at him. I'll take my offhand and put the short and go like this so I can see if he's smirking.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull your mask away to
Yeah.
show him that you're smirking him. I'm
Just
ready
so
for a
it's
mask.
extra fuck you.
What did I roll?
This man.
I got 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I'm not the cop, alright?
5.
Alright, you do 5 damage and pull him away from Carac.
But over
But you have to think, that gag only
Yeah,
works
an
if
accuracy
he
crit.
knew he was being followed. Because why would you wear it otherwise? If you'd be like,
I'll just ask her
"Percent
now,
this is
what she, the guy
That does not defeat logic. because
Also,
it-
he always
Acid arrow that one?
Yeah.
He could have. Okay.
that would be
Your
an
attack
extra.
roll.
You have a face?
24.
24 hits. Roll your damage.
It's not just a black void.
This whole time. You think you know someone.
I'm sure they'll wear it all.
He has to eat.
Yeah, but you can just shove it into the void.
That's not how that works.
7 damage.
7 damage?
I assume if I was
Your acid
shoving
arrow
that
strikes
on my
him.
face, I would lift it up and be underneath the thing. I'd hope I'm not going to see that.
lift the face part up so it's covering your eyes.
You merely dump food into your face mask and hope that it.
Your acid arrow strikes him in the back, actually burning not just the through the back, but actually carved from the front. You see it corrodes through and leaves a hole that you can see through the center of his chest.
Steal my Mary
Did
Jane.
he see me?
Not only did he steal your Mary Jane, but he just pulled like a straight up Mortal Kombat fatality on this guy.
Didn't Jeff
You
do the Mary Jane last time?
Yeah,
What's
Jeff got
up?
the
Yeah.
Does that mean I can see part through the hole?
Yeah.
Only if
I will get an odd expression on my eyes and wave back, I guess. Like, this is strange.
Put one of those Dark Souls message great for you ahead.
You blew a fucking hole in him.
Try finger hold.
You reptile fatality.
Is it reptile? More like.
I know he has an acid one that burns.
Oh,
through.
acid. Okay.
Yeah.
No, if he had killed him with Searing Ray, he would have straight up scorpion.
Yeah. Or Luke.
Or Luke. Anywho, that is now Greta's turn.
Like when you do the Sunbeam into command grab.
Yeah.
So much damage. It's the blunt. And it buffs you.
Unfortunately you are, but you can move to flank an enemy. In that if you just step and attack the one that's attacking Squig, you'll at least get a normal attack on that. As of your next turn, the blind will be off. It's a one-turn blind.
I was gonna ask if there was a big guy near me. That sounds like this was. So I moved
The root beer. Cool.
I got like
Unfortunately, you miss. You swing out blind, and you come up in the air. Squig. One of the small one moves and attempts to hit you.
Oh, wow.
But you block him with your shield and rebuff his war pick. Another one moves away, triggering an attack of opportunity from Rena, but he figures since you're blind, you'll probably miss anyway. Regardless, you can make that. This will be with disadvantage because he's. However, this one will be with disadvantage because you're not blind. And depending on how his attack goes, he's moving up and trying to hit forward.
I got a 10.
Unfortunately, that misses. Swing again. Moradin, you're being attacked. Sub-Zero swings out, but you block it with your shield and push him away.
Wait, what weapon?
War pick. And it goes back around to Carac's turn.
I will run up. Oh no, he's dead. Fine.
So you can sheathe your rapier.
yeah. Yeah, I'll put back to the bow. And I will shoot at who is left. We got the root beer,
Root beer, peppermint.
and none of them are next to each other.
Root beer and peppermint are next to each other.
I'll attack root beer and peppermint. I'll switch the hunter's mark to root beer.
Okay.
Okay. So root beer gets 26 to hit. So I assume
That hits.
And he takes 14 damage.
You arrow him in the chest. He clutches at it, but he had been unwounded up to this point. So,
Okay. The other one gets 12 to hit. So
unfortunately, the other attack misses. It is now, assuming that's your turn card.
Yeah, I'll say it right.
Okay. And it is now Squid's turn.
If there's actually if there's cover around, I'll move behind you.
Okay, you move behind cover.
Nimble escape, disengage, to take whoever far back I gotta get to
Okay.
be able to take a shot at him without any disadvantage.
Which one? Root beer, peppermint, or Tootsie Roll?
Root beer, because he's the one that's after me.
Yeah, that's what I gotta start doing now. When I have an enemy I don't want people to attack, I'll make them Tootsie Roll. Everyone will just leave them alone. Block it! They'll be like,
Here we
that
go.
will work.
It's just like there's no
No,
map.
I'm random. I'm doing
This crossbow used to be super on it. I don't know, what's that? 11?
11. Fortunately, you strike another wall.
Continue movement. No, wait, I use my bonus action to disengage, can't I?
But you can't move.
Okay,
It's a
fine.
create more
Cover.
distance. Yeah, okay. You take up cover in your
Case
car.
one plus javelin.
Javelin. Nova shows up. Not that kind of javelin.
No. No, do not Superman punch.
Sure, it's your turn.
Alright. Move up to the root beer.
Okay.
Because there's people by, right?
So, yeah, it's like a 5-foot step. You literally just move around it to
I
get
do
like.
not want to take real man damage. The damage from a grown ass man.
This guy's
Hey!
fucking dead.
Yeah, I think so.
18 damage. On a crit. That is
Okay.
Sometimes you roll low on
you guys-
damage.
I got
That's my
7 damage on a crit.
Yeah. You swing out. How are you attacking?
it's been wounded before.
Took an arrow to the chest.
Big ass arrow to the chest.
So just stab it through the throat.
You stab him through the throat. It goes all the way through. You rip it out, and blood just spills all over the side of his head, like falls off, like nearly headless Nick. You make a nearly headless Duergar out of this guy because his head just goes big. So yeah, there you go. He's dead. It is now. So that's your turn.
That's one of the
That was what? What were you gonna say?
one of the different root beers.
I guess that's like root beer.
No, you got one of those last week. Remember the
Yeah,
one
but it
that
didn't
you?
say it didn't have root beer on it. It was a different.
Oh yeah. Then I
That's
guess
because I had to guess the flavor.
Then I guess
so
I don't know what that last one was. If that was the root beer one was.
it's the same candy, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess the red one must be something else then. Next time I'm at Lazy Dog, I'll
It's
relook
just-
at the things.
There's bugs.
Alright, that's your turn. It is now.
I'm already right next to this other guy.
Mhm.
Not much else I can do.
Right, it is now Emeron or Thoradin's turn, and then that'll be Grenna's turn. There is a peppermint and a who was the one who got burned, and there is a unruly Tootsie Roll who's the one that's in your face.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah, you got it in your face. Try to attack you.
Well, I wasn't sure that was funny.
Oh, him better.
Show him what for it needs to be real super. So,
See if I can hear him shooting.
Searing Smite?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll that attack. Your axe bursts into flame.
Fuck these guys.
Well, his tone doesn't inspire. Let's hear what you rolled.
Trash. That's all I
I was being sarcastic.
Trash is my favorite thing.
know. You got a 7.
7. Unfortunately, that misses. He catches the head with the head of the war pig and pushes it aside.
Only second to in the trash.
Rolls those dice right into the garbage.
He's down. Emerald's turn.
Might as well.
You can attack the Tootsie Roll and get advantage, or the Peppermint and get advantage.
Which one's closer?
To you, the Peppermint, if you want to run up
And
to
I'll
it.
just go for the peppermint.
Oh wait, no, sorry, the Tootsie Roll's closer.
Kind of like a
Okay, whichever one's closer is what I'm going with.
Okay. Rube Goldberg? Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg machine. Sorry, there's just right next to you. So right into the garbage. Just dice. Or dice version. Really,
Or to a trash compactor.
it's always feel weird about trying to.
One.
You
Maybe we
strike
should-
out at him with your acid claws.
Maybe we should have Sarah
That's what happens
deal
when
the
you don't
story
add
of the
anything.
dice that fail us.
Get a ninja blender.
If you
It'll
want.
be
I
2d10
don't destroy dice.
next
Yeah.
level.
I just stopped using the one.
Oh, unless it's obviously cursed.
Get the best blender that I can find.
Will
Get into a
it
fine powder
blend?
and drink it.
I think it's a ninja blender. I think that's the one that like can blend. Like,
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, but I feel like drinking like plastic dust is bad.
you don't say.
That's what he said. I'm just saying.
All right.
It's better than putting it in
Maybe it'll
Right.
learn its lesson when it comes out the other end.
Which of these two is closer?
You are standing right next to them. Right.
I'd aggress, but then I'd also burn my action.
Just leave that.
Is there an effective way to build a character that just provides weapons? So that you can just basically like,
That's
yeah,
drunken master's game.
Oh, right.
There's somebody else around. Right?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm wood multi-class too. If I was going to multi-class,
Someone else had it.
which I'm not. But if I did,
Isn't it strength? Because it's monk.
I
No, it's
got.
dex.
I
Dex.
got
Really?
And then I can add my wisdom to
I
my.
got 20.
20 to hit. That
AC.
hits.
I mean, you could use your strength as the damage modifier, but it wouldn't make a
Because
lot of
with
sense
monks,
because you dex.
You choose.
Okay.
Like, you could be a burning
For
monk,
13
but
days.
you would still need a high dex if you want to
Hits.
Yeah, because unarmored aren't
You
basic.
strike into his arm, cut, bleeds on the ground, but does not go down. Is that your turn? Alright, he tries to attack Asura. Sweet tooth. However, you catch him with Shadow Spike and push it away. The other one attempts to attack Emerald since he came up and hit him in the back with his paws. He turns around and tries to warp hit you.
I'll have enough for
They
Well,
lost
you
their.
killed all the people out here. They assumed you're not killing.
They lost their heavy.
And swings at you for 3, smacking you in the shoulder.
Huh?
There, little dwarves. It is now.
Really? Only 3?
They rolled a 1.
Oh. Used to things be like, hello, druid. 20.
And here comes the giant fist!
Every time. Usually I get hit and
Carac, it's your turn.
at least 10.
Well, sorry, next time I'll make sure to crit and deal 30.
It's okay.
The peppermint surrounded, essentially.
Both, you can get flanking on either of them if you want. If that's what you're asking.
Can I even reach them?
You can actually reach both.
I'll go for
So your foot
the
and all that.
Tootsie Roll, I guess. I'm also trying to munch them.
Okay.
And,
Make your attacks.
the rapier gets 23 to hit,
That hits.
and he takes 18 damage from that.
Okay.
The other,
Okay.
the offhand gets 16 to hit and 4 damage. Wait, does Hunter's Mark on it too, time?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you want me to re-roll the Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
the 100 mark on the other time.
Oh, it also got No, I already included the Hunter's Mark in the first 18.
Yeah,
damage.
but also on the
Yeah.
offhand too.
The 9.
Okay, so 9 on the offhand?
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you attacking it?
Well, since one's a rapier, I'm gonna stab first, preferably towards something in the upper torso in the area, and then I'll pull back, and while I'm pulling back with the rapier, I'll try to slash across
Okay, so
I
you
did.
move up, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
behind him, moving next to Amaron. Did you not roll
I
with your
didn't.
elven accuracy?
I didn't.
Well, he's dead already.
Oh, alright.
You stab him in the back of the neck where the spine is, causing him to just like stop moving. And then you pull back and you cut across, and his head flips off and actually does a 180 before landing on the top of his head on the ground. He is very dead.
Always fatality like kills.
I don't remember all the other ones.
I think that's more of a brutality.
He didn't explode in a shower of gore. But if you want to
And, like,
re-roll a
oh,
huge black man with metal arms and just pound someone into blood dust, by all means.
Explode into a pile of fiber cages, about
6
6 legs.
Yeah, use those and 13
How
skulls.
hard did you have to hit someone for their blood to be dust?
To just like vaporize into mist.
There's-
No, like dust.
There's
Oh,
like if it just
pretty hard.
instantly.
Instantly into dust,
Why?
they'd have to be a vampire.
I know, but like for you to hit them and have them explode into dried blood,
Pretty hard.
that's
I would say a giant would have to crit on like a big ass freak. It's
You're
just,
not just
max
liquefied.
damage with
Yeah.
you got
tree.
dried out.
yeah, you just explode.
Sure, we'll just do that weird Skyrim thing where you fly into fucking space.
It only works on giants if they deal so much damage to you.
Yeah, you
And-
just fly.
Oh,
into
no,
space.
there you go.
Flying
That's
space.
what happened. The
I
giant
still
could.
remember the first time I like wandered out into the wilderness in Skyrim and I made it down to the bottom of the mountain and I'm just standing there like, I wonder where I'm supposed to go, and then a giant comes lumbering up and I'm like, fucking what's that thing? And then it hits me with a tree and I just watch my face go flying. I'm like,
You got too close to its mammoth.
there wasn't anything nearby because I
Sure.
didn't find out about the mammoths until later.
I attack
I was like,
this one.
reached its campsite or something. Yes.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
And 15 damage.
Alright, how you attacking it?
Where is it, according to my character?
Its
Behind
head.
me?
Oh,
Like, behind me, in front of me?
it's in front of you and facing you. So yeah.
After I stab the guy?
Huh?
After I stab the other guy in the throat, so he's facing me though, but...
And he's like to your side.
Okay, I guess I would remove the sword, do like a sort of spin, like sidestep closer to him, and then downward strike with the momentum of the.
Alright. With the momentum, you turn to the side and in one slash remove his head from his shoulders. It just while his body goes the other way. And just defeated. Enemy are dead.
I don't care if he takes it.
He doesn't not be fantastic.
I just don't want any more candy.
You don't want it? You just want to put it on the floor?
Here,
Like fucking
give
cat.
it back.
Kaylee could have taken it.
She
Condescending, but
insulted,
okay.
she insulted my win.
With my cat instincts.
Yes.
The enemy is defeated. You will have a chance to check out the rest of this room, and but that will be after the break. So we will be right back. And we're back. You have just defeated a significant amount of Duergar. What do you do?
Just looking at all the heads. Just looking at all the heads.
Did
Alright.
she have a weapon?
All the
of
pieces.
Or was it just a sword?
Those guys really fell apart at the
Just a
end.
great sword.
Make more time.
Was she wearing anything particularly
Did
interesting?
you
like a
expect
circlet
anything
or
less?
like the usual
I
shoulder
guess.
cape?
It's pretty on brand for me.
Yeah.
That's what my Twitter says too.
Trophy?
It says warning may cause puns.
No, but she does. Well, yeah, I guess she has like an iron band around her arm, and one on the other side. They're like matching silver like armbands. They're probably not worth a whole lot. Like you might get like 5 silver for them, but they were like decorative.
What was her name again?
Her name was Namira. Or Nymira, I guess. N-I-M-I-R-A.
We haven't found any like moonstone, have we?
I shall take the bands of Nymera. I'll have to get them welded together because
Alright.
2, but maybe not.
Just get them like interlocked.
So,
Anything
which room are you checking first?
I feel like that would work better. Look better than getting some.
Or are you guys going to split up and check the 2 rooms? Or are you going to do it one at a time? Or how's it going to go?
Well, I
Because there's the
I don't know.
forge and also the room that Namira and the other.
I don't know about you guys. We could probably assume that we killed all the ones in the area because they all came out and attacked us, and now there's no more. So we could probably split up and search if we feel like it.
Yeah, but if someone misses a check, a perception check, that's potential loot.
That's also
Loss.
true. I was also thinking about that. So
Out of character, we just came out of a fairly difficult fight. Well, okay, maybe not, but like a fight. Some people are down health, so rolling together would make sense, if only because safety in numbers. In character, I will totally stride alone into places, and will back that if people want to do that.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm interested to see what those 2 were guarding. Because they were posted there for some reason.
guess that's
Good
a
point.
good point.
Same here.
Okay.
Let's check that.
So you're heading into the east door.
And then we'll go back and check the other place.
The door behind the throne leads to a small audience chamber. A large table made of a single stone slab dominates the room's center, and old tape strings cling to the walls. Or tapestries.
Tape string.
Shh. Tapestries cling to the walls. A stone door on the far wall is carved with the dwarf's visage that you've seen elsewhere. So yeah, it just looks like a council room maybe.
Search the place.
Okay. The room is empty. Nothing in there.
I didn't
Like just the painting?
Well, there are some tapestries, but they're old and frayed. They're probably not worth anything.
Anything behind the painting?
No, there's no painting. It's a tapestry.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna go cover myself in more dust.
Well, something could be behind the tapestry.
Okay, you
You're
check
not
behind the
a dog.
tapestry. There's nothing in this room except for the door on the far side, which is actually left ajar because that's where Namira came out of.
You're not camouflaged. We can all
If
see
you head into the room past that, this room appears to be a bedchamber. In one corner to the south stands a large wooden sleeping platform, badly gouged by axe blows and partially burned. A table, a bench, and a writing desk have been similarly treated. In the middle of the southern wall, a space has been cleared for a simple sleeping pallet and a pair of large satchels. 2 doors exit the room to the north.
What's in satchels?
The room's still loading.
Extra dwarf-sized clothes, some food, about 3 weeks worth of rations, lamp oil, and similar like just travel stuff.
Okay.
Do we want to keep going, or do we not want to get too far?
I think we
Because the forge might still be active, and they might have been working on something.
That's true.
Hmm.
What did they have, like, equipment-wise, the dwarves and stuff that we
Each
raised?
of the dwarves had a war pick and 3 javelins, with the exception of the caster, who
Need more javelins.
had a spell book and Namira, who had splint armor but it's broken, and a great sword.
Obviously we're given the. I wrote down spellbook and I tried to write great, so I wrote great book.
The greatest of books.
The Great Book of Spell
We're
Swords.
giving the spellbook to Thoradin, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can actually pull shit from it.
And I guess how many of them were there? For the purpose of javelins and war picks.
That weren't Nemira or
Yeah,
the
the spellcaster.
Snuvarin or Snoravin.
Yeah.
There were 1, 2, 4.
4.
No, 5. Sorry, there were 5.
Oh, okay.
Recounted in my head. What do you guys do?
Are his glasses worth anything? They seem
That
like
was
they're a
actually-
specialty.
Look them over.
They're interesting.
They
I'm not
have-
sure if they're
Why
worth
do they
anything.
have?
When you mess with them, they adjust your eyes to light faster.
Huh.
Also, if you wear, they're very shaded. You don't have, when you put them on, it's actually kind of hard to see. If any of you have,
I mean, I have tinker's tools.
I will say someone can try to roll a history check. Carac, if you would like to roll this, your bonus ranger language was undercommon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can make this check with advantage.
Alright.
I do not have.
And actually, you can roll survival instead.
I can roll survival.
Yeah.
Alright.
Since it's related to your ranger.
I got an 18 then.
Okay. These glasses are specifically designed to help a creature that lives underground adjust to the sunlight.
Put him on sugar.
But it's a cat. It has night vision.
Okay. Well,
No,
I'll
because-
explain.
But it's also sunlight sensitive.
Yeah.
These are to
right.
stop sunlight
Oh.
sensitivity.
I will
I
explain
heard
to
it the other
them
way around.
what they do then. But
Okay. Sorry, it's actually going to make your vision worse if you don't have sunlight sensitivity. But for someone with sunlight sensitivity, it would help.
I might be able to do something with these.
Fix him to Sugar's head.
Permanent.
Have you tried to put anything on a cat before? They
Yes.
just bat it off.
No, my cat didn't. Socks would just let it happen.
sounds like a big
She
time.
was more.
Once a cat's spirit has been broken sufficiently,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
it will accept whatever head ornament you put on. Josie does not accept head ornaments.
Nah, Socks was just chill like that.
You say chill, I say broken. I'm not joking.
She didn't like anyone else coming near her, so no one else could get it on her. I was the only one who could, and as soon as I put it on her head, she was like, meh.
Well, if anything.
Well, you can take the glasses and try to roll tinker with them if you want.
Yeah, I could do that.
What,
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna mention that the newest infusion I did pick was goggles of night vision.
What spells does Public have?
Color spray, shield, silent image, hold person, and shatter.
Was that
I think some of those Thoradin already has, but you should be able to add color spray. Do you have silent image in your spellbook? Yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, then I think hold person and color spray are the only ones you can add to your spellbook. Oh wait, did you pick shatter?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then yeah, you can add a hold person, shatter, and color spray to the spellbook once you have time and can spend the gold to do so.
Was Shatter that giant AoE thing?
Yeah, that was the sound blast.
Ugh.
That's a good
It would have been bad if you were near the pillar because it would have collapsed and did extra damage. But Emerald had to run up in the building.
I was hiding.
The whole fight.
Jerk. So, yeah, what do you guys do? You can check out this room.
No, the bed chamber.
So you want to roll perception on the room?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Did anyone get above a 10?
I got a 15.
Okay, everyone who got above a 10, when you look in one of the closets, on the eastern side of the closet, there is a secret door that leads further in.
Trap check, unless it just leads further in automatically.
Let me check the other one. Oh, wait.
Well, we are gonna check the forge, I think, before we move on.
This is a hidden entrance. It might not go super far.
Might be
You have to use the
height.
height something.
Yeah, little storage area, maybe. Full of weapons.
So you want to open it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, trap it. Check it. The trap.
Alright, roll perception.
If it's a secret door, I don't trust it.
What'd you got?
Not good.
Everything's fine with that.
Passive.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, 11. There. Yeah, no, there's everything.
It's fine.
I feel confident.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
there's
dead
something-
yet.
Alright, it
Yeah,
opens
there's something in there.
into a
Why would you
25-foot
trap?
hallway that then splits off left and right.
So maybe let's go to the forge, right?
Come back to this.
Yeah.
Alright, you double back to the forge.
Mm-hmm.
Double stone doors lead to a bare vaulted area containing several furnaces. The eastern end of the chamber continues into a large dark cave from which a cold wind moans. A stream of water rushes from west to east through the center of the room, crossed by 2 stone bridges. On the other side of the stream, 3... Never mind, those guys are dead. I almost described the dwarves that were in there. Yeah, so yeah, there's some active forges, some cold forges, and a cave. There is also a rushing stream with 2 stone bridges over it.
How do we know it's Russian?
Rushing.
I know.
There's also a forge that
Because
they
it
were.
speaks like this comrade.
There's also a forge they were working on, right?
They're working on a couple forges.
Anything they managed to finish?
We gotta go over and look.
Yeah. I can dig around Smith's tools.
The water,
Just
the
gotta be sure to
rushing
not try
stream,
to jump the water.
do I have to like climb down to that, or is there a part
I'm
that's
pretty sure this is exactly
at our level?
There's not a part that's your level.
Okay.
And when you get close to it, it is rushing fast.
But you just gotta take the bridges.
Yes.
So are you looking through the room?
Swim. And I'm like, but
Alright, roll
how-
perception.
How can we treasure?
I'll take it.
Alright, so roll perception if you're looking through the room.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
Got 19.
When you check the cold forge in the northwest corner of the room, you find a large stash of coins, a gold necklace set with ruby stones, and a potion bottle full of like a sort of clearish liquid that have a large, like this big brown nail in it floating around.
That is a potion of giant strength, and I only know this out of character because you fucking told me.
Would I be
What
able to
the
use
fuck?
alchemist
Or I read the
kit?
description. I don't
Would
remember.
I be able to use alchemist kit to try and figure out what the hell that is?
Does it let you identify potions? You can also just like taste it and then identify potions.
Yeah, but then you'd have to taste toenail.
Yeah, it sounds as gross as I think. So you want to avoid.
Well,
I didn't say toenail, I said nail.
yeah, like a
Whatever.
nail. Well, I mean that probably wouldn't.
Got a bunch of
Wouldn't
pussies in
toenails
here, don't
taste
suck
the same?
toes. Come the fuck on.
Even if someone did suck toes, the nail would normally be on the foot.
Sarcasm.
I got you.
Severed toenail.
I want to say it does, but if we could actually just know what a potion is just by tasting it, even if we've never come across that potion before.
Yeah, that's you
That's
brought it up.
the
Multiple, that's how
rule,
you've
yeah.
identified every other potion you've come across.
Sure.
Is a necklace and a potion of giant strength? What was the?
If once you take all the treasure out of the forge, there is 320 gold, 1,100 silver, a gold necklace with ruby stones that once Thoradin gives it a look over is worth 900 gold, and a potion of hill giant strength that when drunk for the next hour increases your strength to 21. So not an increase for either of you, but someone else.
I was
can-
excited for a second.
I was hoping it would be like a flat bonus. That fucking sucks.
It's
Changes your
great
strength
for the
to
people
21.
who aren't just like, we have 20 strength. Ah.
Yeah.
Sign up. Excuse me for, next
some
time we'll
potions-
do fucking elite array and you'll have 17 strength and I'll be like, well, there, it's better now.
Potions aren't useful for everyone. Potions aren't useful for everyone. Healing potions aren't useful for people at full health.
Yeah, but healing potions don't sound like they suck.
Wow, you can just suck the fattest dick and, yeah. Additionally, if you follow the cave east, the water continues until falling off the stream, running through the old dwarven bladeworks, meanders through a natural cavern before tumbling into a great chasm. You see nothing but darkness below, although the splashing of waters deep below is barely audible over the roar of the waterfall. To the north of the chasm on the far side, those with dark vision can see a small ledge partially hidden by a spur of rock.
So
The
this
small
goes far down.
ledge is inaccessible to us, right?
Unless you can jump like 80 feet.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
think
I have a chain with a grappling
Even if I
hook.
had wings,
Somebody could jump and then.
so. Yeah, except for they have to
Give me
jump.
perception. You're looking over for a way to the ledge, right?
Yeah. Fuck. Can I use my passive?
Yeah.
15 and
Okay. With your elven ranger trained eyes, you notice two things. One, you kind of like reroute the map in your head, and you're pretty sure that secret door, if you take the right, probably maybe leads to there. You won't know until you go and check it. Additionally, it's pretty hard to see, but there's actually a chain ladder over there that goes down into the pit.
Huh. That's kind of neat.
That goes far down.
Yeah, there appears to be a ladder. If you can get over there, and you're pretty sure you know how to get over there. Pretty sure.
I will. Emerald is probably the person with the next best eyes, and then Thoradin.
Yeah.
I'll point it out to them.
If they look, they also see it.
Okay.
Although they don't automatically, in their head, make the connection.
But I'll
of,
explain it to him.
Yeah, okay. So he explains he's pretty sure that the taking a right from the secret door will lead you to that cavern over there, or that section over there, and the chain ladder that goes down.
Okay.
But do
Head back and search all the other doors.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Until we're done searching.
Is that include the left pass on the secret passage though? Because the right one
No.
means that.
That'll be the last one. I mean the rest of the doors that were in
Okay,
the
main
inner
hall?
sanctum.
Okay.
Okay. Southwest, northwest, or northeast are the doors you did not go in from the Grand Hall.
Southwest first.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Stairs leading south from the pillared hall ended a wooden door.
Up or down?
Huh?
Up or down?
The stairs go down a little bit. But...
I'll listen at the door before we try to open it.
Okay, give me perception.
Fuck. 15.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. You gonna check the traps, or we just open the door?
Sure.
I'll give you guidance.
We actually checked all these doors earlier.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
there's no traps.
Okay, then we'll just open the door.
Beyond. Okay, so I'm assuming Grant is in first, like same as
Yeah,
usual?
sure.
Okay, Grant. Beyond is a corridor that opens up into a large room filled with hearths. The room must have at one point served as a kitchen. Pots, pans, cauldrons, and kettles lie scattered on the floor and strewn across several tables. An archway to the west leads to a pantry filled with rotted foodstuffs.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you hear a scraping sound as the table pulls itself up, rears back and charges.
Another fucking mimic?
Yeah,
Well,
dude,
cool.
I guess we're rolling
I'm
initiative.
tight. I'm also surprised they didn't wait for us to get closer.
I probably did.
That's right.
All right, I need initiative as the table moves to attack.
I need a tissue.
Oh, hey, they got
Damn coffee tables.
Don't you only get guidance once?
She didn't get it.
He casted it on me before.
What?
Oh,
I thought you got it.
I did. You pulled it away just as my hand touched
I
it.
felt you touch it, and I was like, oh, she got it.
That's enough.
You only get one. Sure, initiative.
I tried to get one. I couldn't even have that.
Card.
Oh, sorry.
should have been faster.
19.
You only get to touch it.
Initiative.
22.
Thoradin initiative.
18.
Squig initiative.
9.
Oh, I know why I did so well on initiative.
10.
This ain't an animal or a person.
Emron, you go first. The table is about 20 feet from you. It is large and made of wood.
Right. Yeah. I guess I'll just, I guess I'll thorn like it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. 27.
That hits.
And 5 damage.
Your thorn which grabs it around on his table, like drags it closer, making a large scraping sound. It butts and pulls against your whip as bits of it come off. It is now. It is now Carg's turn.
Can I move to the opposite? Am I able to move to the opposite side of it from Imran? Am I able to play the table?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, alright, I'll do that.
Well, it's not all the way up to Emron. It got
Oh, she
pulled.
whipped, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll shoot with my bow then.
Okay. You can attack roll. It is yet to go, so you still have advantage on this.
Sure. Anyway,
Does you have
so
an accuracy?
I do. Oh, I have a, yeah, I do have a. Okay, we'll go with that. 21 to hit. Or actually, 22 to hit, but it doesn't. 9 damage.
Arrow strikes into the table. It's now Thornton's turn.
I'm sharing smite this one.
What's the duration on Searing Smite? Because you might have been able to hold on to your old one and not use the spell
Top
slot.
down. I'm pretty sure top down.
Oh, okay, never mind. Roll your Searing Smite.
Yeah, so it's up to me. 16.
16?
We
Yeah.
booked it down
That
all the
hits.
doors and
Cool.
hallways in less than
Well,
30 seconds.
What's your damage?
Yeah, we should just run everywhere so things last as long as possible.
And then remember the base damage from your axe, too.
Yeah. 3 from the axe and 6 from the fire.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Your axe bursts into flame and you swing it, bringing it down into the table.
Yep.
That was weird. My head just didn't work. You hit it, it burns, it rears back, and it doesn't make any noise, but it seems very distraught and animates at the fire. But it doesn't smoke any more than normal.
Mimics.
It is now.
They wait for things to actually touch
It's
them before they jump out.
animated. It's probably just an animated table.
Is now Asura or Gwenna's turn, depending.
Am I already in flanker? Go ahead.
You need to move into flank.
Alright,
Oh,
flank.
The table is this one. Another Jolly Rancher. The table's like, not a big Jolly Rancher guy.
Yeah, they're okay.
I love Jolly Ranchers.
They have like slippers
I think the Raspberry Jolly Ranchers is like the best.
Wait,
Just one of the best candies for them.
Okay.
So good.
17 to hit.
17, that hits. It does not count as an object for purposes.
I was gonna ask.
That would be super awesome if you could just walk up with Shadow Spike and be like, "Fuck you, guy!" but no, unfortunately, it does not work that way.
16 damage.
Oh, well, you did max damage anyway. You hack into it, hacking off one of its legs. 14, 23, 33, 39. You hack off its leg, it flips around before falling to the ground, dead.
Well.
You think? You got the dice.
How do we know if a table's dead?
Chop it into firewood.
Alright.
the same way you know anything else is dead. Strike it with lightning.
Okay. From behind you, a painting, like, pushes itself off and just charges straight, and it has a completely, like, Thoradin is the most open person in the world, and it runs right past him, seemingly purposefully. It actually, like, tiptoes around you, and which does provoke an attack opportunity from you if you want to hit.
All of a sudden, this painting started going like them.
But yeah, it seems to be specifically going out of its way not to hit you, and is running towards.
Wait a minute.
Did
Did the tape? Yeah, I was gonna say, did the
Use
tape
the
attack
door,
you?
it probably
No.
doesn't attack him from the door.
5.
I'm very curious.
5 in your attack roll. You swing out at the painting, but it misses. Carac, what's your AC? Wait, I have your AC right.
Wait. Oh, no,
You might be able to tell it to stop in a way.
Dwarven, maybe?
It's just thought. Talking is a free action.
I'll say stop and door.
If it's like an enchant, it's like an enchanted mimic or painting.
Okay, so it runs up in Carac. It is about to hit you and blast you in the face and knock you on the ass and forward it. Now, tell me exactly what you said.
That's probably specific with orders.
Don't just let him do what he's going to do.
Stay where you are. Door.
It stops.
Hey!
And then it turns around to face you, and then it like and then brings itself back on back where it was hanging.
What is it painting of?
It's a painting of Durgan. It looks like.
Huh.
But it's not very interesting.
No, it doesn't appear to be a mimic. Someone with Arcana can roll Arcana.
So I would have dealt max damage to the painting.
No.
Damn it!
No, neither of them are mimics, but they also don't count as
Oh, you
objects.
said it was mimic.
No, he said it was a mimic. I didn't say shit.
Yeah.
Even worse, you say, these are mimics that the GM is playing incorrectly. Why on earth would the mimic not be attack? Why would the mimics not be attacking?
16.
16 on your Arcana. Yeah, these are animated objects. Your master do the same thing. His home is defended by brooms and tables and paintings that will get up and smack people.
Very sorcerer's
and they can be or Fantasia.
Yeah, that was the name of the bit, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Nicolas Cage movie.
I
for some
did
reason
too.
for a second. Straight up, I was like, that's a weird flex, but okay.
I was thinking a classier reference.
You know,
Who do you think I am?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You've
shown me.
If I pulled my face off to reveal a fucking broom, would you be surprised?
It can be given people and told not to attack, and it'll follow orders. But it has to be pre-programmed with specific orders, so you don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Scout ahead.
But
as a
clearly, telling it to stop does work.
painting. It just kind of slides along the wall doing
I wonder if that means that Duergar haven't been in here.
I'll just say I relay the information.
Maybe.
Okay, he tells you all about the animated.
Very curious.
It also sounds like it could be annoying.
What do you guys do? What do you want to do?
Can
Want to do?
if it's? Do we know who it was enchanted by? Did you say that?
No.
Can it tell us?
They can't talk. so-
It's an object.
Oh, I thought it was. I don't know. Write something in the dirt.
Think of the brooms for Fantasia. They're enchanted with specific things to do, and can only do specific orders.
I guess.
Alright.
I'm just throwing out suggestions.
What do?
Move the water from the well.
Did we already search the room?
You can roll perception if you want to check the room.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to.
Well, actually, never mind. Normal pots, normal pans, and rotten food stuff. Nothing else of interest in the room. But I mean, if you want rusty iron pots, pans, and cutlery, boy, are you in for a treat.
Well, rust could be used for a few components of something.
You'd have to scrape the rust off. Where do you go now? There you have a northwest chamber and a northeast chamber that you have yet to explore.
I assume one of these things leads to the fucking hall where people would eat. I don't know where the other one leads.
So that one was a kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I guess the next one closest to that one?
So northwest.
Yes.
Okay. You already know there's no lock. Granny, you enter first.
Yeah.
This room, you figure, was once a shrine to the gods of the Dwarven people. The walls are covered in their dour images, and a lone stone altar stands at the western end of the room. Stone benches have been smashed and thrown askew, and the icons of the gods have been defaced. Atop the altar, arms folded over his chest, lies the ancient corpse of a dwarf warrior in plate armor. Bones lie heaped around the altar's base, and its foot crouches upon the desiccated body of an orc in studded leather.
And this is a dead dwarf.
Very.
Yes.
And that orc does not look old.
No, it's desiccated.
It's very old.
It's very old. It looks as old as the dwarf.
Huh.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure these two corpses are from
The war.
battle. You know, the battle here.
Well, we need to examine that weapon.
Bad fighting, huh?
And I know this is gonna sound gross, Imran, but you might be able to wear that studded leather armor if you feel like cleaning it out.
Studded metal.
She can still wear it.
Doesn't count. It has to be primarily metal.
Oh.
She can still wear it.
I assume that's how I hold the sword, is that the handle isn't metal.
No, it's just armor. You can wield metal weapons.
Okay.
You can wield a greatsword if you're proficient. The druid makes no. It has no restriction on weapons other than what it's proficient.
Is there any interesting symbols on the doors, armor, or?
One sec.
As you enter,
Play a dwarf druid named the Lorax.
as you enter, Some of the bones at the foot of the altar stir and form into 3 towering skeletons, 12 feet tall, wielding great clubs. The dead orc warrior looks up and grins evilly, his eyes burning with fire as he pulls his weapon up and approaches. I need initiative. Cool. Now, the orc's eyes are full of hate, and it specifically looks at Thoradin. And it seems to eye your holy symbol specifically as it grimaces and grips its clawed hands. Asura initiative.
13.
Carac initiative.
24.
Moradin initiative.
16.
Thoradin initiative.
15.
Squig initiative.
11.
Granna initiative.
17.
Sure, works.
What did you write on the top of it?
Oh, don't speak.
Don't speak.
It's unrelated.
Okay.
So they get up.
Oh, I thought you said 3. Shit.
3 skeletons and the orc. 3 12-foot tall skeletons and the orc. The orc is the Snickers. The 12-foot tall skeletons are the Taffies.
Oh, the
I didn't
desecrated
hear the
orc.
12-foot tall part.
12-foot tall and wielding big-ass clubs.
Okay. Alright.
Maybe
I
that's
do
how
not
the
want to
stone
join the
benches
club.
got smashed.
That's weird. You'd think the orc guy would be the boss.
Is the orc guy not the boss?
Maybe he still is.
Just because he's not as big doesn't mean he's not in charge.
Okay.
That's likely the opposite.
Carac, you go first.
So, are any of them standing next to each other from a Wizard of Heartbreaker?
Yes, you can target. You can target 2 of the skeletons, or this skeleton and the orc.
I'll target the skeleton and the orc then, and I'll take my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the orc.
Okay.
Oh, and they haven't gotten yet, so I have advantage anyway. Okay, so we'll go to 13. God damn it. So.
Those dice do not like you.
Yeah, well, they do okay sometimes. It's just today. 15 to hit the orc.
That hits.
Alright. Then 13 damage for the orc.
The arrow strikes into him, goes in a little bit, but it appears to be hitting some sort of resistance.
For the skeleton, it is 21 to hit,
That hits.
and it is 11 damage.
Okay, the arrow hits that one as well. You said 11?
Yeah.
Alright. Carac fires out his 2 arrows. One hits the skeleton, which hits it and causes it to stagger slightly, but mostly look towards you annoyed. However, the orc, when it's struck, says in a raspy comment, "You will pay, elf!"
Oh, he's clearly sentient.
Anybody ever know what the fuck these are?
Granted, it's your turn.
I think
Those
there's
are
Well, those are
skeletons.
skeletons.
I mean, that's a car. Of course.
Maybe
You might
with
have
zombie work.
something.
It's a good call out. I'm sure people have useful information. I would like to advance on the skeleton that was just struck and attack.
Alright.
Now, I could be
Once you
wrong.
get up in its face, you're not sure, but you're pretty sure this is the skeleton of an ogre!
But I'm pretty sure this is some kind of necromancy.
18 to hit.
Oh, that's always something a skill check or a lore check would be able to identify.
What type of magic can you use them?
Hatred and anger.
That hits. Cool. Roll your damage.
Oh my god, because this dice hit the taffy, I thought he rolled the taffy.
Roll the tapping. How much damage?
That is 11 damage.
You strike out against him as well, taking some bone chips off of him. He is in response to this.
I will punch that.
Okay. You blood pumping in your ears. You move again.
That's 11.
That hits.
Sick.
Oh, they're not wearing anything.
No, the skeletons are wearing hide armor.
Oh, but the ogre.
The skeletons are the ogres.
Oh,
The orc.
There are 3 skeletal ogres and appears to be some sort of talking zombie elf.
And that's 12
Orc.
damage.
And 12 damage. Okay.
Filthy
Strike
orc.
again.
He's become what?
Dislodging.
You know.
Now there's a terrifying
Somehow. Become
You
elf.
strike.
Become what you hate.
You strike again, pulling more.
You could turn so many
More
people into
damage off.
racists. It's terrible. Alternatively, though, you could turn
it is
so
now-
many racists into whatever they're racist against.
It is now Emeron's turn.
When you get a physical spell, you can kill someone and cast reincarnation on them, and they could come back as something they hate.
what's that?
Who's closest?
One of the skeletal ogres.
Is it like right next to me, or
No,
far?
you're across the room. There is a good. 55 feet.
How close are they to the wall?
The one nearest you is 5 feet from the wall.
So that's like 55 feet from me to that.
Huh? No, you're right near the wall, and they're 35 feet away.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, how far are they from the wall closest to them?
5 feet.
Okay, that's what I
You
was.
share a
sizing
parallel.
on how low you are.
Right. But that would make it, alright, 40 feet. There's 40 feet from me to the next wall.
Thinking about how far you can run.
Thinking about how far I could cast spike growth without it catching us.
If that's what you're asking, you should just ask that. You can cast spike growth, and it'll hit all of them, but Greta will also be in it because she ran up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine
Then
if
you're
you
fine,
don't.
you know. But then if anyone else wants to get into melee, they can't do it either.
No.
Boy, would that suck.
Then
I mean, I
I'm
guess I could
just
throw javelins,
gonna thorn whip them. The
Okay.
closest skeleton.
What
Just
is
follow attack.
what is Asura down?
but I'm at 21.
Ah.
Still.
You're
I
below.
got 11.
21
That
and
hits.
40, down 27.
11 hits?
No armor.
He hit
plus
one with a
dex.
They all wear armor.
They have hide on.
Yeah,
Six.
just explain how the big ones are wearing hide armor,
Mm.
but an 11 hit.
6.
6. Okay. Alright, you strike one and pull it a little closer. Now, Greta, the skeleton that you struck turns around and attempts to hit you. turns around and smacks you in the chest with his club for 12. And it's now Thoradin's turn.
Sick fire on the horde.
Okay. Yeah, he gets he makes a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna work. It takes damage while you demolish.
Alright. Takes 3.
Takes 3 radiant damage. It hisses.
Yeah, that's from my god, you curse thing, whatever the fuck ever you are. Curse abomination.
It's now.
So,
One of these skeletons moves past Brennan, so you do get an attack opportunity if you want, but is moving towards Thoradin and getting ready to hit it, or hit you with big old club.
I got 17 hit.
It's damage.
$13 damage.
You slash into its leg for 13, causing a big cut to appear in its bone. It ignores this, keeps going, swings out at you, but it goes for like a big overhead swing, and it hits the roof and like stops before looking up.
I'm down here.
Come on, do it. I'm here.
I'm up there.
Sure, it's your turn.
Is Gren only close to the only one close to one of them, or Thoradin's next to one?
Thoradin's next to one because it moved up. So you can move around and flank that one. You can also move around and flank the one Gren is attacking. You have options if you want to go for a flank.
I think the orb's more damage, right?
Huh?
Orb's more damage, right?
No, the most damaged is the ogre that he's fighting. The skeleton that he's fighting is the most damaged. Then the skeleton that got an attack of opportunity. Greta is the second most damaged.
Yeah, I'll attack the one most damaged.
Okay, so you move to flank the one with Greta?
Yeah.
Roll attack roll.
Which one was that?
20 to hit
That hits. That is this one.
for 12 damage.
Strike into it. As you're hitting him, something does occur to you and Rena, although you guys might have forgotten out of character, they might remember in character that last time they fought skeletons take extra damage from blood weapons.
Which is what? Shadow stacking?
Oh, can you do blood damage too?
Yeah, you said it works both ways.
When attacking objects, not people. It can do slashing or bludgeoning when attacking
But
objects.
I thought I got the advantage last time on skeletons.
No, you didn't have Shadow Spike last time you fought skeletons.
Yeah, that was after the Citadel.
Yeah.
No, he stopped.
These are the first skeletons you've fought since you got Shadow Spike.
Okay.
Right, now it is Squig's turn.
It was brought to my attention somebody is low on health. I will use my last spell slot and cure wounds on Greta.
Yeah, you're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll cure wounds.
I have no range.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, you only get 5.
Cool. Thanks.
Better than nothing.
Better than 1.
What'd you roll?
3.
5. And you have a +2 intelligence. 5.
Oh, 6. Sorry, I forgot. Alright, that did change. 3.
Okay. Emerald, the one that you attacked is moving towards you. This will provoke an attack opportunity from Asura and Thoradin, though, if they would like to take rolls.
Advantage?
No, it's not reflect.
24 to hit.
That hits.
8.
8 misses.
Yeah,
However, Shadow Spike slashes out and strikes the one skeleton as it moves to hit Amaron.
Would a great axe count as 1?
No.
Slash.
It brings the Great Club down upon you, Amaron, but the armor that has been enchanted by Thoradin with his Blessing of the Forge deflects the attack. And
From last
take
time?
no damage.
There was
I
never
thought that was
changed.
gone.
Nope. Until he decides something else is enchanted by it, it's there every day. Orc
Fine.
moves forward, holds the long sword in its hand. It you already used an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it moves past Greta and it moves up to Carac. First, it slashes out with the longsword. Okay. So it slashes out with the longsword, but you lean back, dodging the attack. Then it moves out with its other hand and places its hand upon your chest.
Oh, fucking really? This is like late 20s.
You take 7 damage. You take 7 necrotic damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That's not so good. Alright.
Well, I mean,
I failed.
It reaches out and it places its hand upon you. As it does, dark energy seeps into you and begins sucking out your very life force. This 7 damage reduces your max health by 7.
Alright.
The white whispers in your face as it does so.
Cool. Sorry.
You will join us amongst the dead, elf. Yeah, now it's Cart's turn.
I am going to pull my rapier out and shank him. I'll pull out one of my other swords too, if that's okay. So I'll also drop my bow, I guess.
Drop the bow, draw your blades, attack.
Alright. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay, one of them definitely misses. Anyway, so I miss with.
Let's tell me what you roll.
Okay, so one of them is a fucking 7, and
Misses?
yeah, and the other is 18.
That hits.
Okay. Then he takes 12 damage. 13 damage.
And which one hit, the rapier or the short sword?
I'd rather the rapier hit.
You didn't decide it when you rolled? Well, from now on, please
Yeah.
decide. Because one of them does more damage than the other.
I
so
know.
it's kind of unfair. He parries your short sword away with his long sword, but your rapier manages to stab him in the chest. You said 13?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Greta's turn.
Cool. I would take some preventative measures and drink a potion that I
Okay. Roll your healing potion. 2d4 plus 2. And is that your turn? After you do that?
Fortunately, yes, it is.
Okay. That is Amaron's turn now.
So that other one came up to me.
Yeah, it's all up in your face, trying to swing its club.
Carac's getting his life taken.
Yes, Carac is getting life drained, apparently.
How far away is that orc?
From where you are?
Yeah.
25 feet. No, 10 feet.
So I can pull him over to me. Like a great idea.
Does the spell
Probably not.
have to do damage?
It has the. It pulls them. basically.
Yeah.
No, because I'm wondering if you could somehow use it on Carac without doing damage.
No.
Without it.
It's piercing damage because it's a thorn.
It's magical
What?
piercing damage.
Much like every other rose, this one has thorns.
Okay.
Just like every night. It has its dawn. Oh,
Which is like,
It's like every cowboy
it's a sad song.
the trick's the thing. Is that on which Thorn would lash the slashing damage?
Do you think about Corona's thing?
Yeah.
Rosewood Flash?
Yeah, Rosewood
It's not Flash.
Sorry, Rosewood.
Rosewood Flash clearly does magical slashing damage. Or arguably force damage since it cut through Genbu.
Huh.
Genbu was probably resistant to slashing. But that's just music.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. No, I'm not.
If it helps, I think there are some people that are very low on HP or struggling.
It doesn't really help.
Now you're just putting more pressure. If it helps, we're all gonna die and it's your fault. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
I'll be fine.
So you can
Option A,
Wait,
save
wait.
this salad. Option B, save that one.
Yeah.
I have 41 health. So
Save
I'm fine.
that one by killing yourself.
I will remember this.
See, you joke.
Sid will remember this.
When you killed yourself to save me, I felt betrayed.
Also, my son's a fucking idiot, and somehow that's your fault. I heard that, yay.
Why is he like this?
So, I'm wrong.
Okay, so wait, who has the lowest life total?
I don't know, who has the lowest life total?
It might be me. I have 16.
Well, everyone state your health total. 16,
21.
21,
I have
Squig, 40,
41.
41. So, 40s. We asked for your life
Oh,
total.
okay.
Jeff,
We're
so
doing our
42.
job.
So,
And I thought you guys might be in danger.
and none of
This is going to
you
throw
are
fucking
in
10 more
touching
tickets.
range?
All the corpses
Ashura
merged
is-
to one big
Okay.
skeleton.
Ashura and Thoradin are. No, sorry, not Ashura. Thoradin and Squig are within touching range.
The two at full health are
The two
in
at
touching range?
Hi.
I don't care about them right now.
You could take a 5 foot. You could move to Carac, within range of Carac, without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because you're still within the skeleton's threat range, if that's what you're asking.
I
Okay.
am at full health.
Oh,
I was
right,
gonna
but
keep
he's
But
lowering
he's
my-
at full health, yeah.
So
The
fine.
the people who are actually healing are across the room, like 15 feet away.
Yeah.
So either throw out a healing word for them, or your balm, or something.
Well, I can only do one of them.
Healing
I'll
word.
probably choose the one who has 16. because
Okay.
Alright.
That is lower.
Okay,
So
healing word or
let's-
balm.
I'm gonna use the bomb because right now it's better.
Okay.
So I can use 2d6.
Oh yeah, 2d6.
On my turn.
You get 9 and you get 2 temporary hit points.
On top of that.
Thanks.
Turn, I'll be swinging back.
And I still can use my regular action since it's a bonus, so I'll just primal savagery the guy next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Damage. God damn it, that was almost 18. 12 though.
That hits.
Yeah.
Question: is practical savagery just acid damage, or is it
Yeah, it's
specified like
just acid.
That's
Okay,
acid.
I was wondering if it's specified like
3.
slashing or piercing or
Okay,
voice or
you
something.
slash into him, scarring up some of his bones with acid is now.
No, because I just drip acid at them.
Right, you go to slash and then you stop short.
Okay, is now.
Oh no, I tore some parts out.
Greta, the one that hit you last time,
The acid
swings.
corrodes their flesh.
Actually, it assures
That's why
this
it's not strength.
Because Ashura has moved up,
Because
so
you
it
don't need
swings around and
strength to
smacks
pierce
out
it
at you.
because it's already corroded.
However, you
Why?
bring up your shield. It's a big
Or an
ass thing, so you
opposite
actually like get pushed back a little bit, but you push him off because you are freak strong.
I was gonna say.
Not as
it'd
strong as
probably-
him, but
probably
you're
be
pretty strong.
Better as a defense
Or
for
actually,
something
no,
so
you are.
big.
You are slightly stronger than him, so. All those gains, you push him off. And it is now
It's all that praise and dust.
all that praise in the sun.
I mean, do you know how long I have to keep my hands in the air for?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You think he doesn't care?
Do you know how heavy this armor is?
You
Pretty
could
heavy.
have also worshipped Bronus, the god of sick gains.
Now there is a god of sick gains in D&D.
Wait,
He's a
really?
minotaur.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking
Or-
about
no,
Bronus.
sorry. He's like
He's
a big snake dude.
snakehead,
Yeah. And he's
also
the
known
god
as
of six-
Rhombus.
It's like the god of muscle. They're working out.
Yeah, he's the god of sick gains.
He's basically the god of sick gains.
So are you saying
Except
you could
his
do an
main
alternate
priestess
muscle
is like,
character?
I'm a lady who uses poison, and it's like,
Well,
but he's
a
the god of
snake.
sick gains though.
But he's a
She's
snake.
like, yeah.
Well, his head's a snake. He's like an Egyptian god.
Oh.
He's like a huge, muscly dude with a snake head, and he's the god of sick gains. Because he pumps a lot of people up. But when they added some of the magic Egyptian use as options in D&D, his domain is a strength domain, basically. So
his
he's
priestess
literally his priest of gains. Sid's like, damn, I kind of want that to be my next character. A cleric of sick gains.
He is my favorite.
How many bandits and raiders can sometimes attack temples.
Yeah.
But would they ever attack a temple where they're all ripped to shit?
Oh, probably not. They would have to be real desperate.
Also,
real.
his
I don't know.
priestess
That guy at
actually-
the front looks like he could pop my head between his thighs.
That just was John. He came to us
Their
last
morning
week.
ritual is shot putting halflings.
I don't like them. I'm just saying.
But it's a D&D pastime.
Hey.
I
No,
don't
jokes
know.
aside, yeah, that one misses, so now it is Thoradin's turn. Thoradin! Dun, 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 dun.
Can I flank with Rob?
You can get around and flank the orc.
And
You can also roll a religion check if you want to know more about because it's clearly some type of death.
yeah, I figured. Well, I didn't roll that great, but I got 8.
8? Yeah. Looks like some sort of talking undead, you're not sure. But hey, at least you didn't get that on an attack roll. So you move around the flank, and what do you do?
Yeah, you used the battle roll already.
Oh, or hammer him, I guess.
Okay, if you green flint blade, the fire will strike the.
I wasn't going to. I was just going to get one. I'm keeping my 2 spell slots for slot.
Green flint blade's cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then you're supposed to have.
Yeah, but he's there.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, it won't hit him. It'll hit the
skeleton.
skeleton that's attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well. Before you cut me off, what I was trying to explain is the fire will strike the skeleton that Emerald is currently next to. If you would want to green flint blade it.
Yeah. Well, fine. Good. Sorry.
It's not so much. It's not so much a blade anymore. Since he's smashing something.
I mean, what kind of blade doesn't you slash?
You have advantage. Roll again, guy.
Right. Oh, I forgot. That's better, but it's 13.
Unfortunately, that misses, so your green flame is wasted on this attack. But you do flank, and it is now one of the skeletons that was attacked Squig last turn, I think.
No,
No.
I have not been attacked.
Sure.
Emerald? Emerald, Grenna, Thoradin.
Has Thoradin been attacked?
No
And
way.
you have.
Yeah, by the orb.
So these four
three have been
rings.
attacked by skeletons. I've been attacked by the orb.
So these two are wrong.
Yeah.
It can't be mine though, because
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, the one who attacked Sure last turn is going to move and attack Thoradin, since it, you know.
Does that have to move to do this?
Yeah.
Is it provoking an attack opportunity?
Sure, you can make an attack opportunity.
Regular attack of opportunity.
Sure, made an attack of opportunity and hasn't had another turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Would it be walking past?
Because it's moving Thoradin just closer to it than you. It walks up with its club and smacks you in the back for.
It hits.
Oh, yeah, it is gonna hit. If you would like to shield.
Sure.
Okay.
Your full health, you save slot.
It swings down, attempting to hit you, but you create a magic shield around you that blocks the attack. It's now.
That's the V at full health.
Sure, it's turn.
Yeah. The same one.
Okay.
Heal it dead. Hopefully. With advantage still?
Yeah.
23 to hit. For 11 damage.
Are you swinging on it?
Hacking at whatever I can reach, so I guess it's the legs, right?
You cut one of its legs off and it falls into a pile of bones. It is defeated.
Maybe.
I don't know. Try it.
I'll find it.
Maybe
Actually,
it's
I'm good.
Caramel.
Whoever wants it.
Okay, how against it?
You went too slow, man. You gotta start moving fast.
I felt like I haven't done like anything this entire section.
You healed me
It's
like twice.
You've
3 times.
saved his ass like 3 times.
Yeah. Do you want it?
I'm good.
Are you?
Healing doesn't feel as good as temperature.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
You're a
I'm,
selfish Philistine asshole.
well, I mean, I'm not a
Deeps
healing
is all
character, so it just feels weird. But I get it.
Sure.
I think it's like butterscotch for record though.
I feel good when I keep the people who can do damage alive. Since most of my damage is just like, ah!
Damage?
If I'm
Credit your set.
But no, I generally like them about even. Okay, that was the surest turn, so now it's Squig's turn. Alright, Squig, now it's your time to turn this all around.
Well, I mean, I'm out of spells, so.
But your weapon's still arcane.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's concentration up to an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, you can totally still
You have a
have
wand.
Which
as well?
is the. I'm out of wands.
Oh.
Well, no, I have the wand of entanglement, which is not a good idea.
It's pretty early. So.
and you're kind of in a close space with a lot of friendly fire.
Yeah. I mean, I could use one of counter tactics.
You could.
Which one looks the most hurt? I know it's hard to tell
What's
what's
the most hurt? The one that's on Emerald. That's the most visible, like. Mess
Well,
on
let's
Emerald.
hope I'll shoot. Yes, again.
I got a shot, and I missed.
Here's a
So
hammer.
that thing. Yeah, it's just this one's enchanted.
Yeah, right.
16 to hit.
Huh?
16
16?
16 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So the checking. Say is 6 with Six, 7, 8. 8 damage from the crossbow and 1 thunderous.
So how much damage altogether?
9. I was just getting them separately.
No. Your thundering bolt strikes into him, blowing off some of his ribs with the sound shockwave. It's really cool. He does not go down yet. There's a lot of bone. Yeah. All right. So. It would be smart to turn around and attack Thoradin and flank him. He really hates you. His turn class is 15.
Yeah.
Swings out with its longsword, but again, this time you bring your rapier up and deflect, and then it swings out with its hand.
Why? It's never good when he fist pumps. Why does he want us to die?
I don't know.
It reaches out and grabs you by the face with its hand,
Oh my
doing 9 damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. I
Oh,
feel
you lose 9 max health as it drains your life
Why
with its
is he
hand, and it
excited?
grasps you and whispers.
It's a cool
Yes!
It's a cool spell.
No.
Why can't it be growing speed?
I'm pretty sure if it
That'd
reduces
be
me to
so
0
cool.
HP, I get back up.
I wish it would heal him. I really wish it did.
Like drain life.
Yes! Unfortunately, it does not,
Undead
which
have a
is so
chance of coming
lame.
back to life.
Oh, there are undead that do work that way. Actually.
Yeah.
If you kill them without radiant damage, they have a chance of just getting back up. And
No, I'm
they-
talking about like
undead.
through the life drain.
Oh,
They're literally
undead that
sucking
drain
your
the
life
life
to
force.
replenish theirs. As you become more bone and decrepit, they become full.
Did you skip my turn?
no,
Oh,
this is the
okay.
end of the turn.
Oh.
You fucking rolled a 6.
Oh, I was like, I was pretty sure I'd go before him, but
Yeah, you went
yeah,
way
I
before
did
him.
go way before. My bad.
Emeron, the one that swung out at you swings out again.
Yeah.
And this time is more successful. Smacking you for 12 damage as it hits you across the arm.
Ah.
And it goes back around to Carl's turn.
Probably feels about similar to side swipes.
No, I
Alright,
got hit a lot last fight.
Am I flanking for some reason? Did that work or not? Who's around me? It's just me and Orc?
I did.
Oh, you went to flank.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, the
Alright.
wizard hit
This
me, and
is
then that
the
other guy
rapier.
hit me for 3, and he questioned it.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, you have advantage
Yeah,
on these
I
attacks.
did.
I think you need.
I rolled a 3 and then a 2 and then I rolled a 12. That's the record if you're wondering why.
They're usually good.
So
why don't we have a dice for
19 to
For
hit.
like the middle of the table?
I made him money.
Can you pass me this?
We have enough cardboard
Well,
that we
the-
could try
the-
making one.
The
Tissues?
yeah.
Okay, I thought you were asking if I could pass you the
No.
candy, and I'm like, no.
I couldn't remember.
No. But
Eat the enemies
that candy-
before we fight them.
Sure.
More enemies.
19 to hit.
I
19 hits.
preempted the fight by eating all the enemies.
I'm booster now. I'm just gonna. Ah!
13 damage for that one.
How are we supposed to fight what isn't there?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna skip one. So for the other one, 25 to hit.
That hits.
And 6 damage.
Reroll Hunter's Mark on this?
Yeah.
6 damage.
Oh, I'm dumb. I should have used Fury. It's small. That's stupid.
Alright, you rip out more of it, stabbing into its chest. Oh, wait. Okay.
I'm waiting. And then
Your rapier's magical, right?
Yeah.
But your short sword isn't?
No.
How much of that damage was from Hunter's Mark and how much was
3.
from the weapon? Okay.
3 for both.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, and you hit him with the rapier last turn. Okay. Your magic weapon seems to not have as much trouble going into it, but the short sword, you're like muscling to get it in.
Yeah. I'm using the silver scimitar as my offhand weapon, just for the record. I think. As long as it has a light property, otherwise I am using the fucking short sword.
Never mind, you do full damage.
Oh.
Silver weapons. Okay, yeah. The silver of your blade seems to like burn in his flesh. And it is now Greta's turn.
Of the two ogre skeletons, which one is closer to me?
The one that's attacking Thoradin, which is the purple one. Also, I don't know if you remember what I said it last, but Greta does remember that a bludgeoning weapon will be more effective if she wants to switch it up.
I did.
Come on.
That's fine.
This is a safe place.
I'll be okay.
You do have advantage because
Yeah.
Thoradin is on the other side.
Very well. 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
Okay. You run up with your warhammer and smack out like 4 of its ribs, causing them to fly into the wall and like explode. It's Greta's turn, so it's now Imran's turn.
Meaning instead of just.
No, it's not dead, but 3 of its ribs came out. It's skeletons, you know, you blow chunks off of them. You've seen Army of Darkness. Imran, it's your turn.
Yeah, I healed myself with Calm with the Semi-Court for 9.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna, attack that skeleton with Primal Savagery.
Alright. Roll it.
You get that bone to bury it.
23.
Bury that.
That's it.
1.
This happens every time you fight something. You like flail at it for a long time, and someone comes along and just kills it.
Well, cantrips don't do a lot of damage.
It would be
Next
better if I
level
was
is
rolling 2d10.
Well, yeah, next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
But yeah, because cantrips generally don't add your stats, they're not as reliable as other attacks are.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do more damage, weapon attacks. But next level you'll have Paul Lightning, so if you really want to bust out some damage, you'll have options.
I don't really have attacks right now.
I'm just saying, if that's bothering you, prepare Flaming Spear. Throw some damage out that way. Anyway, you strike into him.
No, my shields.
Very lightly leaving some scratch marks in one of its arms. And it is now...
Stop laughing and die.
It's now Thoradin's turn, because the one that would go was killed by
Smack
combined might of Asura and Greta.
14
Doing what?
with the hammer.
With the axe?
Hammer.
Warhammer.
Okay, so you're going to swing a Warhammer. You're still using Green Flint Blade?
Yeah.
Okay. 14 hits.
Contrary to what you might think, it is not actually a blade.
It's just called Green Flint.
5 damage with the hammer.
Alright, the hammer strikes in, but it has a hard time, dealing as much damage as
Hammer?
Yeah.
He's using it against the orcs, not the skeleton.
Oh! Duh. Sorry.
And Green Flame does your int modifier, so the skeleton that Imran attack is then burned by the Green Flame for 3, I think?
Yeah.
Because it's your hit mod? Okay, cool. It is now, is that your turn, I should ask? Because you technically have a bonus action.
That's what I'm
Okay. All right, the one that Greta hit swings at Thoradin again. And is going to hit.
I'll take it.
You take it? Alright. Wow. 1 and 1. It hits you for 6, which isn't even your barrier, I don't think.
6.
It strikes against your magic barrier, kind of whistly.
How
Huh?
where did it attack me?
Your back, because he's behind you and he strikes against the back of your barrier. Which you totally just like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can say something if you want.
I can't think of anything.
Well, I appreciate you trying. It is now. Sheriff's turn. Everybody's Squig's turn. Then the power. Then the money.
Then the witches.
Anyway.
I will move to attack and flank whatever looks most damage. Flank and attack, I guess.
The orc and the one on Emerald both look pretty. The one on Emerald looks a little more damaged.
Well, plus
Don't you do it! Just let me try!
What if you die?
I'm not gonna die! I'll be fine.
So it's a prove your.
Everyone really
So-
wants.
All right. I'll attack the orc. Was it then?
Okay, move up and attack the orc.
It's not that I want the candy, I just want to win! I just want to prove again.
24 to hit.
That hits.
I would count as long as your
4,
party is
14.
alive. I would say you're winning by default because you're the healer.
How are you attacking him?
Well, since they're bigger than me, I'm just gonna keep trying to topple them down.
No, this is the orc. He's the same size as you.
Oh, right.
And actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Since this attack killed him, tell me how you kill him.
Well, I was gonna
You can
say a full just down.
Well, describe it. Describe it like I would. He is dead. You get to describe how he dies.
Well, it has to be with the weapon. It can't be any other added flair.
No, you can add flair. Just however you want, as long as it's not like. So I fucking roll the sword, it swings around the earth, carving through the mountains. It does so. As long as it's not, as long as it's possible. But you could be like, all right, I leap in the air and fucking just split him in half, and it's super
Okay.
sick.
No. I'm gonna go for a running, wind up, upward swing, like from crotch to head. But immediately after that, do a quick turn and like a side kick to the chest.
Okay. You swing up and then you kick him, causing him to fall in 2 pieces. As he is cut in half, he falls, his eyes burning with hatred at you and the sun.
I don't know
What else are you?
how I kick in full plate armor, but I didn't know that.
You're
get 20 strength.
Whatever. I have 12 dex.
You basically ignore the weight of the armor.
I think I pulled something.
Hey, well, you can decide that too if you're like, oh.
Why did I do that?
Chip
Armor isn't
scale.
as restrictive as you're thinking.
Yeah, but he
They're-
can decide if he
they're-
wants. Maybe he's not used to kicking. Maybe he wasn't prepared. You never pulled a muscle being like, ah!
I'm not.
shit.
I'm not saying you
My
should.
back should have stretched.
My neck and my back.
Should have stretched first.
Damn it. Need to do those pre-fight stretches.
Oh, hold on real quick. I just gotta.
Oh, diplomacy. He went in the She's
My
like,
back's just been real stiff.
I mean, come on, man. You guys are huge. You gotta understand. It's got back problems. Come on.
Anyway, Squig, it's your turn.
Okay. So there's 2 left? Okay. Then I will run at the one that is still aggressive.
I can do this!
You don't have to.
He's on the ropes!
Well, hey, if it helps, I'm also 0 strength, buddy. Because I'm gonna run out of
If it
the
helps you
warhammer.
feel better while I steal your kill, I also have no strength.
No, that actually does help.
And drink that potion of giant. And punch it.
It actually is better if it's not one of the
Squig
big,
gains muscles too
big
big for
Squig
his
is
own
like,
body.
oh, I got this for you.
Squig
Just
gets-
sit
Squig
down.
gets swole
Here's
super
your
quick.
juice box.
Soul Swig.
Hey, if he hits level 16, he'll have 21 strength all the time.
Mm-hmm. And if I hit 18, I can have
give him out juice box and
No.
just
God damn it, I need to sign this.
If you hit 12, you can have 19. If you hit 16, you can have 21.
That's what it was.
Oh, dude.
Nothing will ever give you 22.
Well, no, there are belts, but artificers
Yeah,
can't make
exactly.
them. There are belts that give 21, 23, 25, 27, and 29.
Oh.
Cloud Giant Strength that gives you 29 strength.
Oh.
Yeah, I want one for neutral.
That is
Real bad.
But yeah.
So that when I grapple someone in there, I'm just like, where the fuck are you going? I have like plus 15 on my athletics check. You ain't going nowhere, son.
I'm just double checking.
How injured are you?
I'm fine.
I mean, for terms of flavor stuff.
She healed herself.
How many hit points I got?
20.
Okay.
I've got 2 temporary.
Okay, that's
Got
not
at least one more.
yeah, then, yeah, I'll run at the one
It's over
requesting
half.
Emerald.
Alright.
Just
Roll your
shout,
attack.
back off with the
Try not to break a chair and fall, by the way.
No.
back off with the hammer.
Rolling chairs do that. Like if you lock them, every now and then they'll
Just
undo
slip.
because it'll like move.
Yeah, it'll jimmy itself
Yeah.
undone. Yeah, that's why I hate those kind of chairs, because I'm just like, oh shit, am I gonna die? But no, I'm fine.
It's worse because my keyboard slide out is like right next to my knee, so every time that happens, I go.
Hit for your keyboard.
Yeah, I both of my knees come into my desk, and I'm like 18 to hit.
That is. Melee damage.
5 for damage.
Okay. You
With the hammer.
Smack it in the knee.
And then I smashed it with the hammer.
Yeah.
The guy go for
now,
his ankles. That's all I can reach.
The
Squig
one that
ankle
you
biter.
hit turn around and attempts to smack you, Squig.
That's actually a very famous goblin name, apparently.
Unfortunately, for him, you block with your shield. It pushes you way back, but you do manage to stop it. Yeah, it is now
Just
would be the White's turn. Bastard! Anyway, it's Carac's turn.
I will.
No more health drain.
I
I was so close.
I'll grant the
It's dead, you
aid
killed it.
action to.
I guess I missed
wait,
that part.
Where's your initiative?
You cut it in half!
I ate him! I ate him!
Mine was.
I
Wait,
forgot, I
does it-
forgot which one it was.
Does it do something else if it's the same person 3 times?
I thought it was attack before. But
No, but I wanted to keep lowering his max up.
I'll grant the aid action to Caitlin when she goes to attack it next.
You know, it probably.
Because the Squig should already have an advantage, he won't do anything.
Oh.
But there are still 2 enemies. There are 2 skeletons.
Oh, there are?
Yeah,
I
there's
thought
one
there
that's
was only
attacking
one.
Thoradin.
I'll
No,
go
there are
attack-
2.
I'll
This
go-
one's attacking Thoradin, this one's attacking Emerald.
The one that's attacking Thoradin, can I flank it?
Yeah, you could flank it.
Oh, I'll flank it then and attack it.
Okay.
I'll shift my Hunter's Mark to it since Wade's dead. We're gonna reroll it. 18 is good. We're gonna keep the 18. So 25 to hit.
That's
Alright. 14 damage with the rapier.
well, your short sword.
Ah, motherfucker. 16 to hit.
That's
5 plus 7 damage.
Sorry, those surges.
and how you attack it?
I'll be attacking its right thigh bone.
So you stab it with your rapier, and you slash at its right thigh bone, and you rip it up, but it does not quite fall yet. But it creaks and moans as the bone is struggling to uphold the creature's weight. It is now Grenna's turn.
Cool. I will keep progressing.
The time is up.
It's pretty close to death, so yeah, probably. Okay, a lot of people damaged it, so
I'm just waiting for the kill that one and then turn into the other and kill that one. No, that one.
The other one's
I think so. They're both pretty damaged.
16 hit.
That hits.
You're also using a blunt, so that does help. Well,
And then he's just with two-handed weapons, which this still is. 5 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do it? Because it did die, so.
Just a simple head smash is fine.
Okay. You raise your warhammer high and smash its head into a million pieces.
what is
Second turn.
blueberry?
No.
I think it's
Well,
poisonberry.
is the other one close enough that I can swing on it?
Blackberry?
Yeah, but you won't have advantage because the
Yes.
only open space is parallel to its wall. But I mean, you can still attack it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
An attack is an attack. Especially when it's free.
24 to hit.
That hits.
For 10 damage.
For how much damage?
10.
And how do you want to kill that?
I'll attempt to take it out.
Okay. You blast one of its knees off and it falls to the ground defeated.
Who's the one health again?
Just us two.
Okay.
He's technically at full health.
yes, technically. Yes.
Does it
Well-
come back on short or long?
Alright, who's lower?
Oh, we don't. Oh shit.
I can look them over and see if I can find something when we get a chance.
I feel not good.
Yeah.
So,
So we got
do now.
Anything of
Actually search the
Yeah,
place
roll
now,
perception.
since we never got a chance to search the place.
Not for nothing. We might want to consider a massive.
22. Yeah, a lot of us are down HP and spells. Well, a lot of us are down spells mainly. Some of us are down HP. Plus, it would probably be a good idea to try to figure out the whole permanent HP.
Sure, what'd you get?
22.
Okay. You find, under a scattering of bones, you find a sack that holds 280 gold and a bone case.
Bone case.
Yeah, it's like a case that has something inside.
Would I be able to dig around with it, my tinker tools? See if I can.
No, you can just open it. It's
Oh, okay. That was like a puzzle box made of bone.
I'm going to be so disappointed if this is a bomb.
Don't
Roll
open
dex
the boom. Don't open the boom.
Every time I open something, every goddamn time.
Inside are two rolled up scrolls, and when pulled out, hold on 1 second.
I don't know if that's a thing. Hold up.
There's a scroll of blindness/deafness, and a scroll of misty step.
Huh.
Cool.
Just who can use this?
Both can be used by him.
Okay.
Alright, I
Well, there you go.
guess,
Add this to
yeah,
your sheet.
Thoradin.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
That would make sense
Yeah,
for you to
Misty
be able to
Step
have
is
this.
on mine.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Alright.
Spell list.
Split up the two scrolls between.
Misty Step for druids, I'm pretty sure is a fucking.
Second level.
No, I think it's a domain spell for land druid.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I always forget to look at that.
It's a sea or something like that.
Oh wait, coast.
Near coast. Sea, coast, same thing.
So does that mean Thoradin's the only one that can use them?
I think so.
Alright. So I guess what do we do
Yeah,
now?
that's
Do we
some kind
set
of
up camp?
weird. The weird thing from one of the circles is
They get
where do you
bonus spells.
come from?
Well, yeah, because it affects you get bonus spells that way. They're the casty druids.
Does
And
everyone
coast is a great one.
feel like resting?
Before we do, I'm gonna heal one.
Well, I would feel like
Might as
resting
well.
since I literally
I
have
only
fucking
have one
life.
spell
Maybe,
slot left.
maybe not.
Where are you
heal
gonna rest?
script. Maybe not.
His life got
This is not a crypt,
Wait.
this is a shrine.
Oh.
Well,
I want to look over the dwarf's body. Is
Are
he
we
holding
doing
a weapon?
Are we? Well, I guess it depends
What?
on if we're doing
Is
a
the
full
dwarf
rest.
holding a weapon? The dwarf corpse?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he
This
was.
is for you to
And-
look over the armor and shit with your smith's tools and
I am not sure.
whatnot.
Well, I rolled a 22, but all I found was the spell case.
No, it has no weapons, but it is wearing plate armor.
We actually have 2 plate armor.
Yeah,
that's heavy as shit. It doesn't seem.
You
it's
saw the
not-
bag of holding, don't you?
Unless
Yeah, but I think
wants
it's almost
it.
full.
Would you wear?
No, I already have plate.
Oh, you already played. So they have
Um,
3 plate armors.
You guys are, you guys have 3 plate armor. So you have plate. You have
Can
plate.
we at least keep it to sell?
Uh,
I know it's heavy as shit, but
Well, we would be taking something of a dwarf's.
from a dead dwarf, and he already objected to that.
Well, technically, you
This is-
objected to the dwarf in the crypt. He didn't
Yeah.
object to you taking the gold off of the dwarf that you found near the Strix.
That's true, but that dwarf was not buried.
This
so-
dwarf isn't
very-
very
I'm not very-
That's true.
He was defending the shrine.
he
I
died
guess.
most honorably indeed.
Do you have a way of telling
His
if something's
stuff.
magical or not?
Not anymore.
Not
He
anymore?
can, Thoradin could ritual cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
He
should,
can.
Do that.
Nothing in this
Nothing.
room is magical.
Because we could keep it and sell it for
We
what is
can.
it, 1,700?
How much did you guys pay for your armor?
A lot.
You paid.
750.
That's how.
Oh,
much
that
did-
was with the discount.
Yeah.
So
But
we
you
could
sell for half.
You sell
Oh,
for
sell
half.
for
That's
half.
why I asked. So 750. So yeah, we can keep it if you want.
That's 750 gold.
So,
Soon I'll be able to make a wand of detect magic.
Or put it on someone we happen to find down here and need to keep them alive.
there you go.
That's true.
Here, wear this.
So, Ashura asks for a rest. Are you guys amenable to this? And if so, where are you going to rest?
I already agreed. I was like, yeah, I'll rest.
We could rest here, or we could rest in. Well, we could probably rest in the portrait room because it's will defend us, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the table.
I think
Yeah,
that'd
but
be
there's a
good.
bunch of rotting food in there. You really want to rest where it smells so. Can you
No.
bad
Yeah,
clean it up?
we've had worse, haven't we?
That,
Was
we
that
did
room
sleep
with
in the room with the whatever the thing is,
But-
not the ogre, but
Emeron and I worked together to make that, not smell
as
bad.
bad.
Actually, I can't clean it
Alright.
or something.
Get rid of
There's
it.
also a room with beds. That's.
I thought that stuff was chopped up.
It is.
Well, I guess we could just
It
get.
has chop marks in it, but it's not chopped up. Like it's not unusable.
I guess we could just have the animated
Also, there were
portrait
pallets in
come
that
with
room, too.
us, right?
You're not sure. You don't know if the portrait works that way.
Yeah.
Mark it as a distance.
Well, anyway, someone gets 10 health, and I figure it's David or you.
Okay. So where are you gonna set up?
Well, if we're doing a long rest, I don't think it matters. Are we doing a long rest?
Well, I think
Who
he's
are you
doing it in
healing?
case you guys get attacked
Yeah.
overnight.
Oh, okay.
Who are you
Just
healing?
smart.
Pick one.
I have 21. I don't know how much he has.
25.
I'll do you.
Okay.
You gain 10 health. Where are you resting?
Much of
Bedroom?
I guess so. Can we?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
You hole up in the bedroom for a long rest. It's not long after you close the door that you hear the meowing of Sugar.
Whoever's on watch. Should
Whoever
let her.
took first watch, I see you let her in.
Yeah.
All
What would
right.
that be? Don't you usually take?
No,
you
you
take the last.
I did-
Whoever's
I did
the
the first
least
one.
injured and
Fix
has
the
no
glasses
spell
to
slots,
her head.
or at least spell slots used, should do the first watch.
Probably Ashura? You still have all your spell slots, right?
Yeah, I think all I used was my fire breath.
I only used
So
one.
I have
so-
30. Yeah, I have 31 HP. I can do the first one.
Okay, so you let Sugar in. can feed it, and the rest of the rest goes without any hitches. At least none that will be revealed tonight. Join us next week to see if they do get attacked in the middle of the night, because I'm not against doing that, apparently. I'm Mario Vilas, your Dungeon Master. I hope you all enjoyed the session as much as I did, if not more. David, why don't you tell people where they can find you, and tell them how you're feeling, how Reddit's feeling.
I'm artist David Harper on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm just feeling alright. Pretty confident, and I'm feeling okay.
Ed, you do not have social media. Why don't you tell people how Squig is?
Bit better than last time, probably, due to, not getting hit.
I'd
which
say this
probably
session had a
helps.
whole lot better than last one.
Just a little. They can need to
Yeah,
work
you don't
on
get
it.
half your health fucking drained.
Well,
Last time was fine. I hit.
I did take 30 damage on the
Yeah.
first hit of the first action
Yeah.
of this session.
I think we could dismantle the crossbow and rebuild it, see if there's anything wrong with it.
Jeff, you don't have social media, but let's just shorten and say, is there anything you want to tell the people? Anything you got going on? What do you want them to know, if anything?
I'm trying to think of what you're talking about, because
I'm not alluding
yeah, I
to
was
it.
thinking
I'm
about
just
the
shortening it
reference.
to
He's
say,
fast.
He's
Yeah.
legit
is there anything you want to tell the people?
other than Thoradin is really good, and I look forward to seeing Game of Thrones tonight.
Oh yeah, that is.
Cool.
I thought that was done.
No,
Okay, wait,
No,
what?
they're on the final season. They did it.
there's supposed to be a
They
big
did a
ass
huge
battle.
cliffhanger.
Later. Caitlin, where can the people find you? Is there anything you want to tell
You can find me on Twitter at Gobbitses. No.
them? Rob, do you have anything you want to tell the people?
Not in particular, although Carac is really not happy right now. He feels like something is inherently wrong with his body.
You feel violated almost.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
that orc zombie was oddly rapey.
He reached inside you and took
You
your
don't,
HP.
you don't think so?
He reached deep
Inside.
inside you and grabbed hold of your essence.
You're gonna feel like some very unnatural things are happening inside your body right now, and you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that doesn't make me feel better.
All right, Sid, do you want to tell the people anything?
I guess I look forward to next session being hopefully as good as this one. But then again, now that I say that, it probably will all be downhill from here.
All right, Sid, say goodbye.
Bye.
Rob, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Caitlin, say goodbye.
Bye.
Jeff, say goodbye.
Bye.
Ed, say goodbye.
But
David, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye!